Thought you already had Moonbeam out. But...
Or no, I'm sorry. Heat Metal and Flaming Sphere.
Alright, we're good?
Yeah, we're live now.
Alright, welcome everybody to Drahzar's Curse. DM'd by myself, DM Skratching. Today we have Mr. Bang Bang McGangbang, the ganger of all Pistol Man, Keeneye, played by Doc.
I mean, I've never really had sex with more than one person or thing at a time, but sure. Gang bang!
We have both Cheech and Chong, and one dark gnome who likes to sniff, cook, and eat mushrooms, Dolor, played by Tony.
Hey man, these are some good mushrooms.
We have the most beautiful man in the world, Sonja, played by Stockton.
I'm not the man. If I ever get my hands on you, narrator, I break your spine.
We have a walking pair of Rocky Mountain oysters, Gorshgan, played by Invader.
Delicious, yes.
Not here today is Bitchface McGee, normally played by Bitchface McGee, aka Drahzar, due to he has family in town. Boo.
He's playing himself.
He's playing himself, which is not allowed.
That's cool.
So someone will be taking over his character today. Have you guys decided amongst you who they'll be?
My finger's on my nose.
Oh, so it's you then. Okay.
No, that's not how it works.
Sounds like how it is working.
Okay, roll, and whoever rolls lowest wins. I got a 2. I got a rock.
Oh, you win his character.
It was fair.
You won his character.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Stockton. Looks like you win.
I don't think so. You stupid elf this time.
Why? What did you roll? That's a 1. You rolled a 1, Sonja.
That's an 8.
I'm working here. Shut up, narrator. That's a 1.
He said it was an 8.
Do you know if 8's bigger than a 2? Here, let me draw a 2. I draw like a 6'2" in the ground. And let me draw an 8, and I draw a 6-inch 8. See, 8 is much lower than 2.
I'm going to hit you with my hammer. Would you rather I hit you 2 times or 8 times?
That's surprisingly prescient coming from you.
She can count as many times as she has fingers and toes, as long as she keeps them.
Yeah, how many toes does she have?
You don't want to know.
Let me show you.
Oh,
Zug.
Rufflemel.
Alright, so we'll do a quick recap for everybody that's tuning in or watching after the fact. Most recently, our party had delved into the dungeons, or the underground of Minotaur, where they uncovered Retnick's laboratory. After...
that was a sewer!
Yeah, well, it's the underground, so there's more than just a sewer down there. After uncovering all the puzzles and making their way through, they discovered a journal, which led them to Dolor, a mushroom-infested gnome druid who was able to translate a book that he has in his possession, at which point they decided it would be in their best interest if they worked together. Where they spent an overnight in the Roran's Grove, which was the druid grove located right outside of Minotaur. Upon re-entry of the town, they saw a bunch of goblins running around posting up posters, I guess I can't think of another alliteration or anything for that, about a grand arena battle. Anybody could enter, including those that are in the arena and those that are outside the arena that wish to participate. There is a large gold cash pile, and one of the weapons up for grab if you win was Sonja's old club, because she was assumed KIA or MIA.
It's a hammer!
Hammer. Toy hammer. It goes squeak, squeak, squeak when you hit someone with it.
So wait, I can win the Sonja's old club and like use it on her?
Yes.
Nice.
It's a double-ended dildo.
You can't even pick it up, little Ricky.
You were approached by two goblins, Ut and Uz, which recognized Sonja for the time that he's been in town and heard the fact that he had been back visiting some of his old haunts. They were pretty much told that you're going to come with us, or you're going to come with us. Either a friendly way or the surrounding gang of about 25 goblins. So you guys decided to join them peacefully towards the Crimson Pits. Where at this point, Sonja's probably a little nervous, or sweating profusely, or angry, or a mixture of all both, or none in between. And that is where we will pick up. So, Utz, the male goblin, looks over at you guys like, "You ready to go?"
I just gotta run to the restroom real quick.
Not happening.
I really gotta go.
Then use the streets.
We're not
Like
all
a
goblins.
civilized person.
We're not all goblins, okay? We don't just do that. Maybe you disgusting little fucks do.
What are you saying there, bub?
And Utz points to the fact that the arena is literally like just a couple-minute walk away. So we're gonna use Sonja.
Whoa!
Extreme close up.
Dude looks like a lady.
No, he doesn't.
So you guys were about here when you were approached. You have to make your way to the entrance, which is over here. So you're going through, and you notice that a bunch of goblins fall in line behind you guys. So they're not being subtle about it. But
Hey guys,
you
what's
clearly
this?
feel it.
As we're walking along, I start marching. Go.
And then you hear behind you. You feel a very cold, large cylinder pressed against the back of your head.
Come on, it's fun.
Here, shut up!
Give me my favorite song.
We're no seven dwarves.
That's a Seven Dwarf song, is it?
No.
Whatever.
I thought it was from Bridge on the River Kwai, but
It's from The Great Escape.
oh, okay.
Actually,
no,
could have
it's
been both.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
So you guys are being led off on a path veering to the left there, intersection, and the Crimson Pits are getting closer. You guys are free to talk to each other at this time, if you wish.
Okay.
Oh God, no!
The-
Make it go away.
The actual contest is tomorrow, the next day.
Right now.
It is tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank goodness I can relearn all my spells.
So you're going closer, get to the left. Are you guys talking amongst each other, or what's going on?
So this is where I used to be slave. Kind of revolted against this place, and that's how I ended up in the prison with you guys.
All right, so we're supposed to all stand up and say, "I am Sonja," and it'll be another revolution.
That will work.
I don't know. It worked for that guy, that one gladiator guy. What was his name? Spartacus. Spartacus, or something like that. Oh my God, that's my next name, Marticus.
Marky Marticus?
Oh no, that's just silly.
So you guys are getting closer. You're now seeing what strange for Mercatar. You see a large pool of water and a giant oval circle where normally carriages are brought up to, and VIPs are hand passed over to the inside of the Crimson Pits. To the sides of the main gates, there's servants and a workers' entrance. But right now, the main gates are open for all. You see large statues of past victors that have stood there for hundreds of years. These statues are like 60 feet tall, carved in local limestone. Posters are plastered everywhere. Paintings are up against the walls. Some ones are partially painted over for more current champions. You might even see Sonja on those walls. As the two giant doors are open. They're about 40 feet tall each. You see that there's sort of registration area. And there are several teams currently up there. You see what appears to be a group of humans and half-elves signing up their name wearing very flamboyant clothing. And they're signing a document. And Utz ushers you guys along. And he goes, You're gonna need a name for your group and a group captain.
Sonja and her ass clowns.
I look and nod.
All right, well, I'm gonna hand you over to Jib over here. And you see this old goblin. He's got like 4 chins, not because he's fat, just because they're sagging. And he's got like one long tooth that like hangs below his jaw from his upper lip. And he likes to so you here to sign your life away, eh?
No.
You come for riches?
No, we're here to kill names and take asses.
As here's some documents for each of you, and he hands out 5 pieces of paper, 1 to each of you. And it's a legally binding document that says any loss of life or limb is not the responsibilities. Inability to perform is not their fault. If you fail to meet expectations, you can be dragged through the streets. A bunch of normal goblin contract work. And he goes, are you here all together?
Is there anybody else standing close to us that's not us?
There's the well-dressed individuals. They're very flamboyantly dressed.
Yeah, we're not with them.
I see. So we have a maximum allowance of 5 people. It says right here in the rules. And then you look at the rules and it says maximum allowed 5 people. And who's got the highest perception out of all you guys?
It's probably me.
Really?
I don't know what Dolor's stats are, but...
No, I think Dolor is higher than you.
I'm +5.
He's +6. He's a wisdom-based class.
Okay.
Dolor, you notice that there's like a little tiny asterisk. There's like the tiniest little asterisk next to 5 people.
Okay. What's next to the asterisk?
After you see where it says maximum limit 5 people, there's like a little asterisk next to it.
Okay. Is there something at the bottom of the page that says unless?
There's some very, very, very tiny, very, 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 very tiny lettering at the bottom.
Okay. I don't own a magnifying glass.
He sees you look at the bottom of the paper. This thing, wait, no problems.
Does maybe the elf has exceptional eyesight? What's that say?
Varis looks at it. It's like I can't see it.
go to the Goblin. Do you have a magnifying instrument in your stuff?
Let me see. Rummage. Does my intricate scarab have something I can look through?
No, it does not.
What about that mason jar with the mayonnaise?
I believe that's not see-through.
Well, maybe it'll magnify if you hang to the angle quite right.
You can use a drop of water to magnify things if it's on something that's transparent. So
I spit on the bottom of the document.
Ink just smears.
Perfect. And I rip off that section that has that extra language on it. Problem solved.
It doesn't mean anything to you. So on top of this registration here, you see it says something. It says team name and team captain. So first of all, which of you 5 folks is it? The big cow? Is it a little green one? Oh, I like little green ones. Yeah.
He gives you like a little high five. Keeneye.
Sure.
Yeah. He goes, who's the team captain?
Point to Sonja.
I am.
He looks at you and he's got like eye crud. You know, like dogs have like all the built up eye crud in their eyes if you don't clean it out. His is like if you didn't clean it out like for 2 months. He's like squinting through it and he goes,
What's your name there? Sir, ma'am?
I am Sonja Wolffang.
Yeah, Sonja weapon. Let me check through my books to make sure no one else had that name before.
He opens up pulls out a giant book and flips through it and goes,
Okay, wait a second here. There's a Sonja what thing that was really registered. It says sent to prison. Sure, a second.
so, like clears out a huge chunk out of his eye, pulls it open, like pulls down his face, looking through the eye.
Yes. Well, have it down! Sonja! What? So, what's that? Now, do we get that part filled out? Sonja, what thing? Now, what, who is the team? Well, that's already figured out. Okay, what's the team name?
Sonja and her ass clowns. Picture
Alright.
her with me.
Okay, is that what we're all agreeing upon?
Yep.
This is what your party will be known as for the rest of the campaign.
Sure.
Oh, goodness.
Invader?
I mean, it really,
His silence is approval.
it really means a lot to him, guys.
You're not going to go left for bread?
Okay, what do you want,
It's a
buddy?
great slogan. It's a great slogan.
Honestly, Sonja and her ass clowns is better, yeah.
You had your other one was Mark. Mark something or another.
Couldn't we be Sonja and her extremely handsome and effective companion?
I
I mean, we had Sonja and her 5 boobs.
That's a lie.
There's one that Stockton put out that I thought was pretty good. The Marked Brigade. That's pretty cool.
I never saw that.
Put out today at 2:39.
Oh. The blood goiters? Oh.
That sounds like an erectile dysfunction. Take this pen. All right. Well, no one was gonna see it. Okay, good.
Fine. I like the Marked Brigade then. Let's just do that.
Right. Sonja and the March Brigade.
All right. So I'm hearing the Mark Brigade, and Sonja is the team captain. Okay, so the Mark Brigade fills out
Sonja Wolffang of the Greyback tribe.
the Greyback tribe. Well, you are gray, so I guess that makes sense. Now,
And he's got lovely breasts.
You said he. You said he and breasts. I'm confused.
Right.
You're hurting my brain. All right. Well, so we're just gonna cross off this old team name that Sonja had before, called Sonja and the Ass Clowns. That was apparently her old name that she had for her old team. Apparently the other 4 are dead. So congratulations, you're the only survivor. Now there's a small amount
One's
of
actually not dead. He's in the prison still. He
Who?
might be dead there.
Who? Wow,
Never mind. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Probably shouldn't mention it.
So now there's the small point of you owe 2 gold apiece.
The what?
The what?
You owe 2 gold apiece for the registration fee.
We were told that we were brought here by force. Why are
And
we having... I pointed at and us. They're paying.
No, they told
Yeah,
you.
we got sponsors.
They told you that you were paying earlier. That was
Well,
at the
no,
end of last
I
session.
don't agree to that.
Yeah. Utz goes.
Well,
Utz is like,
well, it's either that or you don't get your debt cleared.
But how are we supposed to pay our debt if we're paying these guys?
Not my problem.
Hey, I bet you have gold in your pockets. It's going to be your problem.
Yes. I hear that pouch of yours jingle.
I got no pouches.
one of your characters has a what is considered a, what do you call it? What's a magic bag that can hold a bunch of shit in it?
A bag of holding?
Yeah, Varis has Ratnik's pouch of concealment, which whenever he moves, it sounds like a bag of coins.
Oh god, that's horrible. Okay, so Varric will pay. I'm in charge of Varric's character, so I pull out
Varis
10
pays.
gold. 10 gold from Varric's pouch. Varric pays.
I love it.
I don't think you can do that. It's
Why not?
2 gold apiece.
Right, so Varric is very generous.
No. Keeneye's got the most amount of money.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any money.
Keeneye's got way more money than anybody else. Actually, Gorshgan does. Holy fuck.
Fine, I'll pay my 2 gold. But I do it grudgingly, and I rub it in my armpit first.
He goes, shh. Sounds like money.
I'm good. Marco.
Sonja takes her backpack off and pulls 2 gold out. Reaches under her skirt, rubs them on her unmentionables,
Her gooch.
and then hands them to.
The old goblin's like,
Ah, wait, you call me later, Sonja. Yeah, you want to get yeah. And can you oil my blisters later?
I mean, that was his penis gold.
I don't have one. And Sonja pulls up her skirt and shows.
Oh dear God.
See, any.
Now, so
they take all the, they takes all the paperwork and files it away and goes,
now, since you all knew what you signed when it was there, so the small little text at the bottom, it's no big worry, but you'll be staying with us until the tournament is over. So that will be, you'll stay here 2 nights, and tonight there's one bit. It's, you can opt into it or not. We have this festivity where the different teams go out in front of the crowd that will be here tomorrow. Some of them may or may not be. And they do proof of, they got proof of luck and agility for the first test, and the second test is proof of wisdom. And the third test is the proof of power. And the fourth test is a proof of
Persia.
boast. And the last one is proof of strength. Now, this is where you get to show off to the other teams, to show how badass you are and let the crowd know so they know who to cheer for tomorrow. So it comes with great benefits.
basically, out of character context, if you win these events, you will you'll gain a benefit.
But they don't pay you shit for them.
Basically, you'll get a special one-time use buff that can only be used once each during each of these tournaments, or once during the entire tournament as a whole. So there's 5 up for grabs that you'll be competing against against different teams. So the other team may or may not win. You will choose one character for each of the tests if you wish to opt into that test. And you will compete in that, but each character could only compete once in these tests total. So if you choose strength, you can only compete in strength. If you choose agility and luck, you can only do that one. Sonja, you can explain to them the benefits of doing this or not doing this if you want. As the old goblin is pushing you guys along towards the arena.
So the benefit is you waste your time. The downside is you waste your time. But we can watch the other idiots do it, and we can see what they're good at.
What if I want to do it?
Sonja smacks the goblin.
Sonja can try.
Hey, Sonja, you should explain it better than that.
So, pretty much, the goblin explains to you that by performing these tasks, you can get the benefit, but it does give the other teams the ability to scout out something about one of your individual players each time. So, it might reveal weaknesses or strengths about your team, because if a certain character doesn't participate in a certain event, then they know that they may not be the best at that attribute. So you can attempt to send your weakest person to strength 1 to trick other teams in thinking that's your strongest person, or send your best to try to boast and win it. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, but having a bonus, which is probably like advantage on a roll, is probably a good idea.
They're pretty good.
If you want to pander to the humans.
So
there's every race inside the arena.
So I guess we want to try to actually win these things. So we don't have any intelligence-based characters here, do we?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very intelligence-based.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah, let me go down the list again. There's the proof of strength, where there will be lifting of some giant rocks to show you how strong you are compared to other people. It's kind of a...
Sonja did that for the mansion.
So, now, let me explain the strength one for you. There's a set of 5 rocks, and each rock is really hard to lift. And you can attempt to go for the highest, the heaviest one, but if you fail to do it, you get 0 points. If you choose the weakest one and happen to meet the strength, then you get the point for that. So it's up to you if you want to go the harder, stronger. The team that gets the most amount of, the most points at the end wins that tournament. And you have the proof of luck and agility. First one, oh, it's so lucky. It's how fast can you dodge arrows while running down a hallway? The second one is you gotta jump up a set of poles without falling down. And that leads up to the last event, which is walking across a tightrope. The third test is a proof of wisdom, where you'll have to triage a set of people, determine which ones need to get treated first for gangrene or having a hand chopped off, or things like that.
Having a hand job? What?
Hand chopped off. Do you want a hand job? Because I can arrange that. The next test is called the Blessing of Gods. And then, the danger box.
What's in the danger box?
You never know until you're there. It's a little secret of ours. The fourth test is the proof of power. The first of those tests is called the Field of Destruction. And the next one is the Art of Remembering. I'm not that great at that one, though. Then the relic finding. Ooh, I like that one. I like finding little shiny trinkets. And then the last test altogether is called the proof of boast, where you try to have your fibbers fib against each other, and the person that tells the outrageous lie and succeeds wins.
So this will be a several dice rolling event, included with RP. You guys to explain which ones you're doing. So right now you see there is the guy goes,
Hey, you guys want a little secret? Because I have a list of all the team names if you want.
Okay.
So, the first team that we have here is, I'll have to pull it up.
and he points over.
And he goes, there's the Black Claw.
And he points over, and it's a group of, there's a rat, and there's a skinny-looking fellow holding an instrument. There's a person holding a staff with tree twigs growing out of it. A blue-haired gentleman with wearing some robes and a half-orc that has got a pretty beefy great axe on him.
Yes, that's the Black Claw. And Black Claw, yeah. And the next team is Smash, Bash, Bam.
And then he points over, and you see what it appears to be an Etten and an ogre, a smaller ogre, and an even smaller ogre.
I don't remember which one's which, but we call them Smash, Bash, Bam because that's pretty much the only words they say. The next team is, they kept on saying the words, ooh, shiny.
He pulls over, and there's a bunch of rat folk. They're kind of hard to distinguish from each other. And
then you got Jimmy and the Orphans.
and you see what appears to be a spellcaster, and he appears to be by himself right now.
Then you got the band.
And he points over to the group that is walking with you guys, all dressed in flamboyant. And you notice that they all pull out instruments.
Oh,
And and then we got the home crowd turf. We got the Crimson G's.
And you notice that is a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goblins and 2 giant ogres with cages on their back. He goes over to the goblin. He goes,
Help field advantage, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's the different teams. So I'll let it over to the Pitmaster Grit. He'll be leading the ceremony here. So I'll leave you in his hands.
and you guys see this goblin sitting in front, like on a chair, at the circular arena. He's up on his little throne. Behind him, there is a half fire giant, which you recognize as Alor the Invincible there. Sonja.
You.
And on the other side, you see a Goliath. I don't have a picture of him right now for some reason, because I'm dumb. You see
Is there
Tarbok.
someone between me and Alor?
A giant. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's Tarbok. That's the
Tarbok?
guy. Yep. You see Tarbok back there as well.
He's got a nun on his knee.
Exactly. That's a picture of another person, but you see Tarbok. And then in the very front,
I like to see that Tarvok is being socially responsible by wearing his mask.
Exactly. At the very center, you see the larger-than-life Pitmaster Grit.
Oh my god. I know who that is.
Yeah, I think it's a good picture, so I took it.
It's a great picture.
Yeah.
Welcome
You didn't
on.
even crop out the blizzard at the bottom.
I'm crediting them for the picture.
All pictures not used with permission.
I like the band-aids on the bomb.
Yes, yes. Welcome, and run to the great ravine of the Crimson Place. Now, we are about to have our tests of strength and might and all the different things. For all the teams wishing to participate, you don't need to participate.
Lord.
All the
We're gonna finish what we started right now.
Wait, Sonja, wait until tomorrow. We'll make more money.
Allor doesn't even look at your direction. He's like
They're
20 feet up.
rocking.
He's like 20 feet up past a wall.
Sonja, if we kill him tomorrow, we get paid.
For perspective, he is a fire giant. Well,
Yeah.
he's a half fire giant.
So, which half?
He's half ogre, half giant.
So is it like the crotch half or like the chin half?
Not like centaur half, as in like half elf.
Oh, Allor doesn't skip leg day.
So Allor just not paying you any attention. Pitmaster.
Alor, I'm going to kill you.
He's still not paying attention.
Is there a
So-
goblin nearby that I can throw up there?
May not be the best decision, but no, not really. There's Martin, Keeneye.
No, my name is Mardicus.
Is that what you signed on the paper?
I didn't sign the paper.
Everyone signed the paper. That was part of it.
No, I didn't sign the paper. I spat on it and ripped a piece off the bottom. I didn't sign it.
I can't write.
Let's see. So, the guy's like,
well, so who here was the participated in the strength test? Anyone? Anybody man enough? And he goes, it'll be one from each team at a time. And we're going to do it behind kind of closed doors so you don't get to see too much what's going on.
Contest of strength, you say?
so just remember, you may only participate in one event apiece. So there's strength, which involves lifting rocks, luck and agility, which involves avoiding arrows, running up a set of poles, and walking a tightrope. A proof of wisdom, which is a triage test, which involves treating people, determining the order of which you should treat people first. Blessing of the gods and the danger box. Then a proof of power, which is the field destruction, which is explained to you as doing the most amount of damage possible in an area. The art of remembering, which is sounds exactly what it is, and relic finding. And then the last test overall is the proof of boast, which is telling the best lie. The bigger the lie.
People, that's more than 5 events.
Say again?
So we only have 5 people, and that's more than 5 events. How can we only participate in one?
No, so the proof of strength has lifting the rocks. Proof of luck and agility has avoid arrows, walk the tightrope, and the poles. So that's two events total. Proof of wisdom, which is the triage test, blessing of gods. So if you do blessing of wisdom, you do all 3 events. You do the triage test, blessing of the gods, and the danger box.
Oh, my mistake. I misunderstood. Okay. All right. Well, then I'd probably suggest Sonja for the blessing or for the strength test.
So
I
you
ain't
can-
lifting shit.
You can choose to use class features that will assist you, either give you a benefit to your role, or things like raging, which will allow you to gain advantage on specific text. If you can explain to me a way that what a class ability might help, as long as it doesn't break any laws or would constitute as severe cheating, I will add a benefit to whatever your role is. But also note that the other teams will also see the abilities that you're using.
Well, I mean, I'd be good. My character would be good, Gorshgan, for the strength test. But I mean, I guess Dolor, if you want to do the wisdom, then this is either going to be strength or wisdom for me.
Yeah, well, I was thinking the remembering might be intelligence-based stuff.
No, that would not.
It's there's 3 tests: Field of Destruction, which is doing as much damage to an area as possible, is part of the proof of power, Art of Remembering, and Relic Finding.
Okay. So maybe Keeneye should do that one?
Nah, Keeneye's doing agility.
Yeah, Keeneye would
Okay.
be good at agility. Maybe Varis could do the intelligence one.
All right, Varis should probably do the deception one because he's got the highest charisma.
Yeah,
Oh, right, he's charisma. Never mind, not intelligence.
right.
Someone DC'd from the table. Who's that? Sonja.
Fuck you guys! Me go home!
I'm out.
Stockton, you there?
Oh yeah, sorry. Our router reset, so
I heard him.
I'm moving from the.
Okay. So we can go to a different test if Sonja's not here. That way she can participate in what she wishes. So we'll start with the proof of luck and agility, and you see that they set up a bunch of these. They throw it like a red carpet, but you look at it closely and you notice that it was different color before it was red. And you guys have all played Minecraft before,
No.
I was playing it the other night.
or seen Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know those part where you see the blowguns shoot darts going across?
Mm-hmm.
They set a bunch of those along the side. And pretty much you're to run across and not get hit by an arrow.
Okay.
So, Gorshgan, you and I need to do the triage and the danger box, or no, proof of power. Which one do you think you would be better at?
Maybe proof of power, I guess.
Okay.
Do you have? Well, it's kind of metagaming, I guess, but if you have proficiency in medicine or not.
I do not have proficiency in medicine, but I have an 18 wisdom, so...
You also have, I said, if you have class abilities that can assist with it
Well,
and use them.
He's a cleric, or
That
I'm a
can-
cleric, and he's a druid, so we both have.
Yeah,
like,
so I'm saying-
skills and shit.
You both have abilities you can use, but doing so will also reveal information about yourself to the other teams. So that's up to you if you wish to do that or not. All right, so Keeneye, you get to call out. They look at and looks over you and he goes, Goblin was first. And he looks at you and he goes, you, what's your name? Pointing to you, Keeneye.
I stand in my full. What am I? 2'7"? Yes, 3'6" height, and I puff out my chest. I am Mardicus.
Mardicus?
I like that spirit. Do you ever think of joining the Crimson G's?
He points over to like the other group of just all goblins.
Ah, jeez, it's not for me.
Yes, well, to release the throne. So, which team do you wish to call out? They don't have to accept you, but if they wish to prove themselves, they can.
Oh, so it's like me against them?
You get to call out a team, and you will participate against one. The roles that you'll be going against will be against one team.
All right. I call out Smash Bash Bam.
All right. So then you see like they all get together and they go, Smash, bash, bam, smash, bash, bam. They're all looking at each other, looking at the arrow thing, and they're all like, oh, okay. So they have to decide between them who's gonna go. So let me look who has the best stats. Oh dear God, not that one. Maybe that one.
The smallest ogre, maybe?
It's the littlest ogre. I read that book when I was a child.
The smallest, tiny. You see the smallest one come out and goes, Tiny Smash!
You have to see that roll, right? I'm back on.
You saw 3.
Okay.
So for this, it's going to be your armor class plus a skill check of your choice, and explain to me how that helps you to get through this.
1 check?
For this, yes.
Okay.
There's 3 events total. It's best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So it's your armor class plus a roll of your choice.
I think... So I have to use a different skill every time.
If you use the same skill twice, it will it will get harder.
Okay. I will pull out a piece of paper and a piece of charcoal, start scribbling little things, and like tinker up a little map of ways to get through this. And I will use my Tinker Tools Craft, which is not my best skill, to get my way through. I'm drawing plans.
You're studying the machinery.
Yes.
So first of all, give me a perception check.
Okay.
See how much you find.
Woohoo!
Oh god. All right.
Oh god.
All right. So you think your quick glance, you got what best you could at it. All right. So now you're gonna run through it. So give me your tool check plus, and then tell me what your armor class is.
AC is 16.
Okay.
All right.
So your
So
total.
that's 31. Yeah.
All right. So you see, Tiny Smash comes out. So all right. So first of all, you go through. You're looking. You dodge, dive. You get hit by a couple of arrows. You come out mostly unscathed. And then Tiny Smash comes out. Let's see how he does in comparison. So Tiny Smash has got a pretty good armor class. And he's going to attempt to use... Let me see. He doesn't have many good abilities. God damn it. He's going to attempt to use... Fucking hell, he has nothing. He's going to use athletics. No, his score is lower than yours. So he goes through, he runs through, he attempts to like throw a couple of rocks ahead of him to trigger the traps going ahead, and he just gets riddled with arrows. So you win the first event.
All right.
So it's one for your team so far.
Excellent.
You're met by, it's a group of poles that are up at different varying sizes and lengths, and your goal is to get to the very top where there's a tightrope that goes all the way to the seats of the arena off the edge.
Okay.
And now, after you win the first event, the crowd's cheering at you. They're asking around, looking for the names, and they start cheering. What was the name you guys chose?
I'm Mardicus, but
No, but they're your team name.
Sonja and the March Brigade.
Oh, yeah. You start hearing a couple people going like, March Brigade, off in the distance. All right, so second one. What do you wish to use for your role, and describe to me how you're doing it?
So these look a lot like masts and cross beams and that sort of thing. So I'm going to use my inherent and much trained skill of vehicles water, as if I'm doing up the rigging to dance on my way up there.
Okay, I'll take that. So
15 plus 16 is 31 again.
So not armor class this time. It's just
Okay.
Straight check for this.
15.
So, someone of experience of climbing poles in his day.
Oh yeah.
You get up at a pretty decent speed. You go through. There's a couple times you're trying to get from one to the other. It was originally meant to like jump up between the others, but someone of more seafaring talent yourself, you have a different way of raising to the vertical heights, and you manage to get to the top, and you're now on a small platform, and you're wondering to yourself, how is the ogre going to do it? So the ogre is going to... God, what can he even do? He's going to do a survival check at a -2. So the ogre attempts to find the strongest pole amongst them. He does not manage to actually make it up top. He breaks a few of the poles to the demise of the different goblin. He rolled really bad. So they end up taking over a couple of the Crimson G people, and you see them... So let me share a picture of these. How many of you guys familiar with Encounter? How many of you guys familiar with these? So they take two of the units that the Goblin team has, and they lift up the tiny ogre to the top of it, and he's sitting on this little tiny platform that he's currently sharing with you, and he's going to attempt to go across the rope first. So you've won the first 2 events. Last one's just for posterity's sake.
All right. I'll let him go.
Attempt to go. So he's gonna use acrobatics on this one because he's actually the most agile of them all. Because he's tiny. No, he rolled a natural 1. So he's gonna attempt to walk out. He walks out. He makes like his first step. It's okay. Second step, he misses completely with the foot, and he falls the full 20 feet to the ground.
Aww.
And
it's okay, Tiny Smash. Walk it off.
He looks out and he starts swatting at you from you're up there.
No, it's okay. Just rub some dirt in it. You'll be fine.
Alright, so it looks like he's swinging at you. You might want to leave that platform. So go ahead and give me your roll.
Sure, I will also do acrobatics.
Alright, that clearly beats his natural 1. So someone who has climbed across, again, masts and the different lines that lead up and down the ship, you diligently and expertly do a couple cartwheel across it, and you ta-da! Everybody at the end of it.
Oh no! I do not show off or showboat in any way.
Okay.
I make it across with some skill, but not overestimate. Not like I don't want to showboat because I don't want to become a threat.
You still rolled a 19 though.
Yeah, which should allow me to just do it well and not show off.
So you start hearing people go, Mark Brigade. So you guys have won the first one. So I'm going to put a check mark next to that one.
What did he win, Bob?
It's one of those things you won the ability to re-roll a ranged attack or a dexterity saving throw of your choice.
Nice.
And that's a dexterity saving throw on you, not on someone else.
Okay.
The next one up is you hear the goblin's like, so now it's time for the proof of strength. Who amongst you is strong enough? And you see, let me pick one of the teams.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, one of the other teams I didn't list before was Books Before Bitches.
Okay.
You see a bunch of folks dressed in wizard robes. So the Books Before Bitches folks are going to call out your guys' team. And they ask for his name, and the goblin goes, "What is your name, Elfman?" And his name goes, Dolor. And he points at your guys' team because you just won. And
hell yeah.
He's calling out your guys' team for the test of strength.
Sonja, I think he just called you a bitch.
Call who, bitch?
That guy, Dolor, called you a bitch.
And then you see Pitmaster Grit. He goes, I see you have Sonja amongst your midst here. Such an unreliable half-orc.
Sonya's gonna go over to try and punch that guy in the face.
The Pitmaster Grit, who's like 20 feet up in the air, surrounded by goblin guards.
No, the one that called her a bitch.
Oh, that was the Pitmaster that called you a bitch.
Everybody's calling you a bitch, man.
He called you unreliable. But Dala called out your team.
See, he called you a bitch.
Unreliable.
Is there like a little rock in those rocks?
So there's a set of 5 rocks in front of you. Each rock will have a different DC associated with it. The larger the rock, the higher the DC. So there are 5 rocks. They're each worth 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 points. You can choose to go for middle of the pack or whatever. So if you decide to take a 3 and he decides to take a 4 and he wins with the 4, he gets 4 points. You get none for 3. That's how it goes.
Okay. What if she picks up the little one and she throws it at the Pitmaster?
You can attempt to do so if you wish.
How big is it?
It's like the smallest one's like 400 pounds.
Shit.
400 pounds. God damn.
Yeah, right?
It's a proof of strength, not a proof of bitch.
All right.
I mean, look, is there a proof of bitch?
I could lift that shit.
The little one? What's the heavy one?
It's very, very large.
It's made from bitch.
Yep. That's a cool pick.
Alright, Sonya's hacked off now, so she's gonna go straight to the large one.
You're in trouble now!
And so she's gonna rage.
Alright, so you're calling the large one?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to choose first this round. So go ahead and choose and just because it's strength, you're going to choose a strength. You're going to choose athletics each time. So give me.
Yeah.
Wish to use rage. Go ahead and click off rage because I don't know how many charges that shit you get.
There's no counter on there. I have to count it on beyond.
Yep. So go ahead and I don't know how many you get. So go ahead and mark. Yeah. So go ahead and explain to me how you're starting. Like, what are you getting angry about, and what you're thinking about, and then give me your roll.
She is angry about being called a bitch, and she is thinking that she's strong to be called that.
Okay. So give me an athletics check at advantage. So you go to lift
that
this
was
rock.
advantage? Jeez.
You go to lift this rock, and you feel your knees buckle and something pop. So Dala goes, oh, you may be strong, but you're not smart. You have to outthink the test. And he goes over to the second. He goes to the second rock, and he goes to lift it.
He casts reduce on the rock.
See, does he have any abilities? No, he's not going to use it. He's not going to use anything, you know? And he's going to go ahead and do a strength check. And he does not get as well. He's like, he's like, oh, nope. So 0 points earned for both sides right now.
Did we get a rest?
Hey, Sonja, you're tied!
You hear both sides going, boo! Boo! And you hear, bring back Marcus! Oh. Bring back Marcus!
Oh, God.
So, second test. Which one are you choosing, Sonja? Are you going to go first, or is he going to go first?
No, she's gonna try that rock again.
All right, so go ahead and give me an athletics check at advantage. You felt that you had only halfway lifted the rock last time.
God bless America. These rolls are horrible.
You go to lift the rock again, and your other knee pops this time.
Shit.
So the guy goes over, and he goes to lift the second stone again. Yes. And he just barely gets the second stone. So they currently have 2 points. You're being shown up by this scrawny little dude in robes.
Alright, Sonja's gonna go punch him in the face.
As you're walking over there, seeing you angry, the pitmaster goes, "Row, row, 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 row. Your sides, Sonja."
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
It got really quiet.
Fine.
All right. So, what are you gonna do?
Same thing.
You're going for the big one again. That's your third use of rage.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Fixed it.
Oops.
Where's your second roll?
Way to draw it out there. Nice. The suspense.
Oh, it's still not enough.
Dang.
I told you at a 13 you felt you had just barely gotten halfway there. So, the wizard goes over to the weakest rock, and he goes and lifts the weakest rock. See if he gets it. And he does! He gets a 17. So they win with a point of 3. So you just got shown up by a little wizard.
It's a sad day for half-orcs.
So you will not get that effect. All right. The next one, you hear. Now it's time for the proof of wisdom. And then you see someone from the different teams are calling each other out, and it's now they look to your guys' team and they go, "Who do you wish to call out?"
Do you want to do this one, or
I'm sorry, which one?
shall I? This is the wisdom one with the triage.
Gorshgan can do this one.
Which team do you wish to call out?
Maybe.
So you're gonna call out the same team to get more information about an individual team that you've been doing now, or you can decide to call out a different team in hopes of getting information about them as well.
Well,
So
let's call out Smash Bam and Mini Smash or whatever his name was.
All right, so you don't want information; you just want the win. I see how it is. So you see their team look at each other, and they go, they're like, "We're not participating."
Of course not.
So
You cowards.
There's the group with 5 bards, which may or may not be good at it. There's the group that's all rats.
There's the Black Claw,
The
which
Black Claw,
you guys should recognize that. You guys should recognize that name.
They're associated with Radicus. That little bit.
No. The Black Claw is the people that were fighting the orphan lady, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh.
There's the Black Claw, the Crimson G's, Smash Bash Bam, Ooh Shiny, Books Before Bitches, Jimmy and the Orphans, and the band.
How about Jimmy and the Orphans? Why not?
All right.
The one it was like a wizard all by himself.
Yes,
yeah,
he
but
is.
Jimmy and the orphans, wasn't Jimmy one of the orphans that was in there by the lady that was attacked by the whatever?
You don't
Should
know.
be Jimmy and the orphans calling out the Black Claw, to be honest.
You don't know why it's called Jimmy and the Orphans either.
Well, it's like Josie and the Pussycats, I guess.
Okay, let's see who he's going to send. Nope. 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 Yeah. You know what? He's going to go himself because he would have sent the other ones to the other team. So he comes out and he looks over and he looks at you, Gorshgan. He goes, so, you're gonna beat down some orphans? Is that what you're gonna do? You're not gonna let me win this? I'm trying to win this for the orphanage. But think of the orphans. He gives you like the biggest puppy dog eyes. Like, we don't win. We'll all go hungry.
Well, you should have just thought of that before you started.
Mm-hmm. I said I'm by myself. All right. So you have the triage test first. So you see they roll out a bunch of gladiators that are in different states of disarray. Some with hands chopped off, some with feet chopped off, others with bruises and burns, but they're all alive. Sonja would know that unless they turn off the warding magic, you cannot die in the arena. Only in big scape games do they turn off that magical effect. So, tell me how you wish. Give me either a skill or ability that will enhance a roll. Your a medicine check to determine the best result. You also have spells if you have spells too. If you have. No, you came from the forest. You had an overnight rest. So pick one. Pick one, and the bigger the thing that you use, the better benefit you will get. But also note that the other teams will take note of what you do. You're going to use what ability? So go ahead and give me a medicine check, and then roll me a Cure Wounds heal. So you're trying to determine which person to treat first, and then your Cure Wounds will just give you a bonus to it of some sort. Okay, wow, all right. And then give me your Cure Wounds as well. It will consume a spell slot, yes.
So we'll be able to rest again before we actually have to do anything.
So I will determine what the bonus is. So You expertly determine which person needs the effect of you grab the person that's got like the hand that's chopped off of like the 4 different people that you were given, and then you go to the burn unit guide and you look at the guy with like the foot cut off and you're like, he's next. And then you look at the last guy who's just got like bruises, looks like he had been faking an injury. You use your healing to heal the guy that's got the the hand chopped off, because the other guy can just get a peg leg. And Jimmy goes up and he attempts to do a medicine check himself. Oh god, this is not going to be good. He attempts to cure the person that is also faking sick first on his group, and he does. The person has the chopped off hand last. So you win this one, the first one. So, and you're the team. The crowd's starting to cheer. Mark Guns, Mark Guns. All right, next event we have Blessing of the Gods. So you can either use a form of religion or nature, or give me an ability that would help you get in tune with your gods to help assist with it. Whatever it is. Do you believe that would benefit your god or calling your god? Then it's up to you in that matter. So you choose an ability and then we'll go with it. So go for it then. Yes, you can do religion. Which I always found funny, but it's whatever. All right, and you use Channel Divinity. I know, but you're using Channel Divinity. I have a number associated in my head depending on the ability that you use. Your Channel Divinity is the one that creates objects, right? So you stick your hands in the sand, and you're trying to find a connection to Deltrend, and you pull out different bloody daggers and arrowheads and spearheads, and you craft an idol to Deltrend, and you present it to the crowd, and you get some claps going for you. So the huh? I'm saying with your Channel Divinity, you created an idol of some sort. What did you create? Yeah. Okay. And let's see what Jimmy gets. He's going to attempt to do a religion check. No, he did not. He attempts to call upon. Let's see. Let's see how many abilities they can use this. Nope, he has nothing that would help him. So he attempts to use some innate magic ability to call forth, but all he produces is just sparks when he prays to his god of Inde of knowledge, and nothing comes of it. And you hear the crowd snicker at him. So you've won 2 out of 3 so far, and you have the third test, which is the danger box. So
it's like Sonja's nickname.
They pull out, and Pitmaster Grit goes out and goes, one of these boxes is filled with something that will bite your hand. The other is not. You're to use your intuition to determine which one will harm you. So, give me an ability check or spell or ability itself that will help you determine which of these two boxes is more dangerous than the other.
Shake both of the boxes and see which one growls.
Stick your dick in each one, and which one bites your dick, then don't put your hand in that one. But you can still win even if your dick gets bit.
Go for it. And is there another ability you wish to enhance with it, or is that it? All right. So give me a roll. Give me a roll, and I will let you do it this one time. Yep. Yep. So yeah, it's a one-time thing, and it's gonna be once for your whole party. So go for it. Yep. Go for it. Oh! Good thing there's no such thing as critical fail on a skill check. So give me your D4. You may be the one getting the bad box.
You got Sonja's box.
So he's going to. You see him cast a spell, and then he's going to use. Yeah, it's a wisdom ability. All right, so he goes. He has a smirk on. He goes, "I choose this box," which leaves you with the other box. He rolled much higher. He sticks his hand in the box. Nothing. You stick your hand in the box. The box itself bites you. It turns into a baby mimic. And the goblins come out and start prying off your hand. The crowd's laughing at your expense. But overall, you have won 2 out of the 3 events. You get a reroll of your choice, and the party gets to choose when this is done, not just you. And same with the other one that you want with dexterity. You get to reroll choice of healing dice or a wisdom saving throw. So, say you do like a rank 3 cure wounds, or somebody in your party does, and they roll all shitty. You can choose to re-roll 1 or all the dice. Up to you guys. Next one is proof of power.
That would be me.
Yes, 2 or 3 is still a win. They're asking for volunteers for proof of power.
Sure. I'll go.
And which team do you wish to call out?
There's the Ooh Shiny, which is all rats. I feel like bards are too unpredictable, so I don't like the bards.
Pussy.
It's also, who do you wish to find out information about? Because the other teams clearly found out that Gorshgan's a healer of some sort.
Right.
But that might be your benefit, because right now they think the only healer on your team is wearing plate.
Yeah, let's call out Ooh Shiny.
Okay. So encounters. Ooh, shiny. Which one of you has an ability that would be for this? Who's got the most? Nope, not you. All right. think it's going to be that guy. All right. So they call out. You see one that comes out. He goes,
If Keck speaks for us with this event.
and this one that comes out, and he's got a bunch of different potions strapped to him. So you're brought out to a section of the arena, and there's a bunch of just small animals going around. And Pitmaster Crick goes,
Kill the most amount of animals. Those who does it wins.
so, how do you wish to kill the most amount of animals in this pinned out area?
I cast Charm Person on the rat.
Okay. May not be the best decision, but okay.
Go for it! You're gonna be a god! A golden god!
What type of saving throw is it?
Wisdom.
What's the DC?
14.
It's not charisma?
He rolls a 19.
This says wisdom.
Okay.
Hold on.
I just haven't looked at it in forever.
Yeah, I must make wisdom saving throw. He rolls a 19. Ah.
Yep. Looks over at you. He goes,
Silly magic man. Little grey dwarf. Tinier than Ratman.
So you have effectively failed the first event.
Bummer. I was going to have him bring me the little critters one at a time.
You see him look at you, and he lifts it up. You see him pull out this flask that's got like this rolling green air in it. He goes,
This is special. We make consumers.
and he throws at the animals. And you see that it does roughly a 15-foot to the little animals and kills a few of them. And he goes,
You can't win. You can't win. First event.
and you hear clapping in the background. And they're booing you. The next one is they give you a set of history books. And you're them facts from it.
Okay.
So give me a history check or something of your choice. To assist with it.
Could I do Arcana instead of history?
It's just a thing of mundane facts. So
Let me see if I have something that can help with this. Wonder if augury would help. Oh,
Who's augury?
It takes.
I don't know. He takes some sort of drill and uses it on him.
Oh goodness. Okay. No, I guess I'll have to just use history.
all right, go for
All
it.
right.
All right. So you go through and they start asking you questions about things that were throughout the entire book. You're giving him page numbers, line numbers on the books, and you laugh at them. They told you that you had the incorrect answer, and you tell them to go back, check 5 words from the right, third column over, page 123, subsection B, and they'll looked at you dumbfounded, all right. You look at Ivkek and he goes,
this not written rat folk might be challenging.
So he needs to make an intelligence check. Yeah, you notice that first thing, he's holding the book upside down.
Okay.
And they ask him questions, and he tears out pages and just hands them the pages instead.
They weren't from the right sections.
All right.
Okay.
You are now one. You're tied neck and neck with that one. The last one is called relic finding. So they bring you over to a pit of a bunch of different shiny baubles and whatnot, and you have to pick out a magic item from the box. The more powerful the magic item, ergo, the higher you roll, the person wins.
How much time do I have to pick something out?
Say around 10 minutes. You took 4 points of piercing damage.
I thought I had detect magic as a normal spell, but apparently I only have it as a ritual.
You don't. Druids don't get access to ritual magic. Do they? Oh, that's news to me. That's news to me.
I also have the
Yeah, they
ritual
do.
caster feat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of my backstory is that he actually used to be a wizard, so he has some ritual wizard stuff through ritual casting.
Don't you automatically know those spells always if it's a ritual spell?
Yes, and I can cast it as a ritual, but I wanted to do it in less than 10 minutes.
Well, I'm saying you have around 10 minutes. You can attempt to do it.
Yeah, I guess I can do detect magic as a ritual and then pick something out that way.
Okay. So good. And give me... So you're going to do that? All right, go ahead and give me an Arcana check to get with it.
Okay.
Alrighty. So after... No, a considerable amount of time does pass in comparison to the rat. So let me go ahead and get his. So he looks at you and he goes,
You don't know. Rat folk go through sewers, find shiny bits all the time. We good at this.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Shit. I tell you what. Shoot him in the face and they can't find shiny shit.
He rolls a 20.
Ooh.
Shoot him in the face!
But... So now it's going to be a roll-off. Your Arcana versus their Perception, because you're essentially tied right now.
Okay.
So go ahead and do yours.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Alright, you don't get this one.
Oh well.
Alright, so you have the last event, the Proof of Boast. So, who wishes to... So basically, it's the exact same event that goes for... That Sonja did, but you're just determining how offensive of a lie that you're trying to tell.
So this would be Varis.
Yep, so we're going to do this real quick, expedited. Do you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 difficulty deception?
5.
You have 3. It's 3 chances.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you guys want? 5? Is that what you're trying for?
I think maybe go for more middle of the road. I'm not even sure you can get the DC for a 5.
I don't know. Does he have deception skill?
He has a +7 deception.
Yeah, let's do it. At least the first time out, let's do a 5, and then we can do a 3.
All right. So what team are you guys going to call out?
I think...
Are you going to be
That
men? Are
somebody
you
else
called the
call them
bards? Are you gonna be men and call it the bards?
No. I don't know. What would Varis do?
There's the wizards, the goblins,
We could do the band.
or you could do Black Claw. I mean, they have a bard in their midst.
Well, the band is the bards.
Right, the band is the one with the 5
Fuck.
bards.
Yeah, we should totally do the band.
Show some style there.
I mean, Varis is pretty stylish, and he's got a really nice ass.
All right, so is the band. So let me see who is the best in the band for this. I had to make so many fucking NPCs today. Who's got the best?
You're the best around. Nothing ever gonna keep you down. You're the best around.
Oh, so you see that the fornicator calls you out. You also notice Ace Freely over there.
Hey guys, how are you?
So, go ahead and give. Okay, so. So, are you doing a max level or what type? How
We'll
high?
do five first.
All right. What type of lie? Someone tell me a lie that he would say. Anyone? Anyone for style points?
That he had a massive manhood.
No. A lie can also be an insult of another person. You guys
They don't have
sound
that.
so bad that the king hired a group of dying cats to replace you.
He rolled a 12. He rolled a 12. All right, so Foreign is going to go ahead and roll. And he's going to choose 3. And he does not make it with a 14.
All right.
So, what difficulty is Varis going to choose?
Go for 3. We need points.
We'll do a 3, man.
All right. And he gets 25.
My penis is the largest penis in the land.
Foreign's like, he looks back at you and he goes, I once hugged a nun.
That's just the truth.
And he's going to choose 4. No, he does not. All right, so last roll. What are you guys doing for Varis?
Do a 1.
Doing a 1?
Yeah. The sky is falling.
Rolls a 21. So he's going to choose to do a 3 to try to tie it.
What are you talking about? We did a 3 already.
No,
We're at 4 points.
Oh, you're at 4 points. All right, he's going to attempt to do a 4-point one then.
Okay.
And he gets it. So you're tied.
Well, there we go. We're tied.
So it's a roll off. What are you guys doing? Do you want high or low? Sudden death.
I think Varis would choose not to participate any further.
Well, I'm saying you guys are tied in points.
Right, I know. He's found out what he needs to know.
You're not going to earn anything.
What do you think, guys?
Getting to re-roll something is always nice.
Fine, I'll do a 2. Well, no, we're going to let him go first. Let's see what he does.
He's going to choose a 3. And he fails.
We'll do a 1. My left foot is on my right side.
And you guys win.
Yay!
So you guys get You gain advantage on an attack of your choice. As you gain advantage on attack, or you can re-roll a saving throw. Alright, so the festivity's over. The name of Sonja and her marked brigade have received some renown. So they're starting to sell pennants with different colors and whatnot. What color do you guys want to associate your team with?
Well, if it's Sonja and her ass clowns, it's got to be pink.
Well, or gray, because Sonja's gray.
I thought you guys chose Mark Brigade.
Well, that's what we tell everybody else.
Yeah, it's Sonja and the Marked Brigade, but she calls them her ass clown.
So what color did you choose?
What color?
Yep. Gray for Sonja?
No, she likes blue.
Okay. So we're gonna go with blue. Alright. You are the team captain.
A blue dress. Yeah, she's wearing a blue dress with like gold trim and stuff.
So you guys are led. Because the goblins come out and they say, "Well, you're coming with us because you're not allowed to leave until the arena's over."
You guys are good with blue, right?
You as you're saying that, you're choosing out. You're like talking to the goblins like, "We choose." Everyone's like, "What? Huh?" One of the rat folks like, "We want blue." And they look at you. And they go, "We don't want blue." So at this point, they're going to draw lots. And let me go ahead and roll here. You guys are going to face against the Black Claw first.
Oh boy.
So the rules are explained to you. The first day is a back-to-back fight. You'll have 1 hour between the fights. And the day afterwards, you'll have another fight. And then it's explained to you that at the end of it, either Alor or Tarbok might choose to challenge your team with their team for some extra bonus. So you're led out. So you're led down to the chambers below. Sonja, they bring you back to your old quarters. Everything's been taken out. All of your possessions. It's just hay in the corner.
Where's my chick?
And he goes, the old goblin from before, Jeb, he's like, probably so, because you're a traitorous scum. And to sell it because all those slaves you try to free.
Sonja goes for the goblin.
Okay. And?
Oh, and?
Yeah.
Oh, did she get to him?
It's like a 90, well, it's like equivalent to like a 90-year-old man.
Okay.
All right.
Does that hit?
Yes. He's 90 years old and he walks at like 1/3 of a mile an hour.
Okay.
He needs a lesson. He needs a lesson.
Okay, you knock out Jib completely.
Okay, so I think we'll restrain Sonja at that point and say save it for tomorrow.
So there's a bleeding out goblin on the ground. What are you guys doing? You gonna call anybody over, or are they gonna come discover this later?
I can cast a Cure Wounds on him.
All right, so you cast Cure Wounds, and he's like, "The fuck happened to me? I haven't been blacked out for. I haven't been blacked out that much until I had a 3-way with a rhinoceros."
Oh,
Wow.
waste.
But that sounds really painful and dangerous.
I was on the receiving end, you sick fuck. He goes over to you and goes, Eiffel Tower. He's like, his entire head is bruised. Like, it's just
But how is his ass?
It's fine. He's like
Alright.
2 feet tall.
His ass is okay. Good.
All right. I would like to cast Goodberry right before we do a long rest, so I
Okay.
can have, because it lasts for 24 hours, so I
Yep.
can have essentially 2 groups of them.
Correct. So, you guys going for the night. This is your chance. This is the last chance. Mark the spells that you wish to have prepared for tomorrow.
Okay, I mark my spells.
So Gorshgan and Dolor, choose your spells.
Yeah, I
So
just switched
do
out
we-
Calm Emotions for Enhanceability.
Okay. So this will be, you're going to have 2 arena fights today with only a short rest in between. And then tomorrow you will face so there's 8 teams total. So you'll face the grand, if you beat both teams today, you'll be in the grand finals tomorrow. So you'll be facing against the Black Claw for the first one.
Which they're the balanced group, so that might actually be one of the harder teams to go up against.
That's right.
It's at random. Alright, so you guys are led out to the arena. You're told some rules beforehand. They say no AoE abilities in the first round because that's considered unsportsmanlike conduct. If you kill a commoner, you instantly lose. And if you target the spellbreakers in the arena, they will then target you.
All right, fair enough.
So the spellbreakers are going to be shown in purple. So you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the spellbreakers. They're there. Sonja knows that they're there for anybody who decides to get into any funny business, such as try to attack Grit or escape or something along those lines. And you guys as a whole know that spellbreakers are used to track down arcane casters that have not gone through the different schools. So if you're of a divine or a primal caster, ergo druid or cleric, they don't do anything to you. Or I just say they're not against you. But if you're an elect or arcane-based caster and you have not gone through the schooling, and they find out, you may get fucked. You're allowed to. You're going to start on the left-hand side. Anything before these 2 braziers, you can place your characters there. I'm going to go ahead and place you all down. And who's going to take over Varis? Because I need someone to actually take over Varis now.
I think Doc can do it.
Nope, I already did my section as Varis, so it's somebody else's turn.
No, once you volunteer.
No,
you get it
I
for the
didn't
whole
volunteer. That's the thing. I didn't volunteer.
You may, as you guys are entering the arena, you may
I had
choose
the
to
stinky elf
cast.
the last time.
Damn you, Drahzar, not coming.
You may choose to cast
I can't hear it, but you
one
can on the
buff
recording.
type ability on your way into the arena, like mage armor or something along those lines.
Family is more important.
Okay, do we have any suggestions as a strategy planning thing?
What are you saying? Should we talk first? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, should we plan anything ahead of time?
Probably.
Potential.
Does anybody have any ideas?
Okay.
Yeah, generally Sonja runs in, and then we spend the rest of the fight killing everything else except what's around her, and then picking her up off the ground. You saw that before. It's basically what happens every time.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
So go ahead and space yourself out as much or as little as you want.
When was
And someone better claim Varis in the next 15 seconds. And his
I'll
pet.
do it.
Yay!
So just remember, it's either Varis does an ability, or either Varis casts a spell or his pet attacks, one or the other.
Okay, so the Black Claw has a half-orc barbarian fighter of some sort. There's a rogue, bard, druid, wizard. So
Yes.
it's kind of a balanced party. So we probably want to take out the spellcasters if we can. Any thoughts on how to accomplish that?
So you guys got 15 more seconds for preparation.
I mean, we shoot the casters unless you have the ability to silence them. But if we fight a group of a lot of people like the rats, I'm just going to throw a grenade at them.
All right. So you guys placed where you want to be placed, all grouped up or whatnot. You can sprint. You got chance. You got another 10 seconds to move your tokens out.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead and choose. Go ahead and choose his character. You can. I release his character, so you can take over him there, Invader.
I don't know his class, so bear with me.
Pretty much just use his pet. All right. So I need initiative rolls.
Class is used.
Yeah.
Unless his he's got a buff to toss out at us.
You can choose to cast Bless as your one thing going in if you wish.
Prior to entering the arena, I would pass out the good berries.
Okay. Everybody has 2 or everybody has 1?
No, well, I get 20 of them.
It's 10, don't you?
10, but I have yesterday's and today's.
Yeah, I'll use Varis will cast Bless. He only has level 1. What a loser.
Yep. Well, he has level 2 spells. Wait, no.
He's got one.
No, he only got level 1 spells. That's right. The Ray of Enfeeblement is his crown that he has.
Yeah, like he's only got level 1 spells.
What I'd like to do is take 10 good berries and wrap them in something so Sonja can eat them all at once.
Nope. You may only consume 1 berry at a time. Total.
Son of a
That's
gun.
it. Because it's literally considered a meal in a berry.
Right.
And you're not going to be able to pop a ton of them in a row. Because your body's going to give you also this satisfaction of, I've eaten too much.
Oh, poo. Okay. Then I guess, yeah, we'll just do 2 each.
All right.
I guess that saves it.
So who has not rolled initiation? I need Sonja to roll initiation. And I need Dolor to roll initiation.
There you go.
Comment no code.
Okay. So who you casting Bless on?
So Varis will cast Bless on his pet.
Okay.
On Keeneye. And on Sonja.
Alright, so go ahead and click it all and go ahead and do it.
Oh, right. I have to apply it. Yeah, 1 minute.
Alright, so the first person to go up is going to be Belrads. You see someone holding a leafy twig, and they are going to...
This isn't a group name that you told us before?
Oh, this is the Black Claw.
Okay.
So this person is actually, this is the Bard. So you see him, he comes out, and he's going to cast... He's going to cast Charm Person.
What kind of crack are they smoking?
And he knows who in your party has high wisdom because of who win the wisdom test. So he's going to choose someone who doesn't.
Told you idiots not to participate.
Gonna roll D4.
Fuck you, Sonja.
Okay,
1,
after
2.
this, later.
That was an invitation.
Alright, so he's gonna cast it on
Sounded
Sonja.
like one.
He's gonna cast Charm Person on you, Sonja.
No, he's not. He's got to be within 30 feet.
Fucking same.
Well, he's gonna move up. Can he move up? No. It's 30 feet, so he's gonna move up there. Nope, he's not gonna cast that then.
There you go.
Can he shoot you with his bow? Yes, I believe he can. Bow, 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 bow. He's gonna pull a short bow and shoot you. He's gonna hit you with a 22. Does that hit you?
Sonja? Yeah.
Why is it not actually... There we go.
She has an AC of 13. So.
So you're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage. It is Varis' turn. What do you wish for Varis or his pet to do? They both can move.
Alright, so Varis, let's see, probably he will stay back a bit himself because he's kind of a lame-ass motherfucker.
A bitch.
But,
Yeah,
he's
he's a little punk ass.
He's a punk-ass bitch. So he'll, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, move up here behind the, maybe give himself a little bit of cover, and then order the elemental to go in and attack, the closest enemy, so that calm dude, I don't know if he'd know his name.
Oh, which version of the elemental do you want? Earth, air, fire, or water?
All right. Let's do a fire elemental.
All right, so we're just gonna change his name to Fire. That way we just know. Now you have access to the fire abilities,
Okay.
which you'll see in there. It says like elemental burst. Yeah,
I need you to
yada yada.
I need you to release the elemental to me also.
I did.
Oh, I didn't claim it, I guess. Oh, you did, thanks. I see, okay.
So his pet has a movement of 30 feet. Actually, yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. Any creature within 10 feet. Oh, that's cool, okay. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, he'll go up his 30 feet. And that will be it for him.
All right.
Or you know what? Can he use the dash ability?
I don't think. Actually, it's either you or it gets an action.
I see. Okay.
So you cast the plus beforehand, so it's not counting towards it. So your pet can cast dash, but that's the action that it gets for a turn. So it can move and dash.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to get up into that dude's face so that he's like kind of occupied.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And then I will end Varis / Fire's turn.
Sonja, it is your turn. Sonja?
Let's hear.
By the way, it takes a long time to set up this many tokens on the same battlefield.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
You like these guys down here? You got Tarvok, you got Pitmaster Gricht, and you got Alor the Invincible.
There are no tags.
I haven't.
Hey, you've got Whisper. You got a lot of my characters in here.
Man, whoever did this audit is a dumbass.
Okay. So Sonja's gonna pull a dagger out. Let's hook it at.
Does she have daggers?
Yeah.
Alright.
She has a dagger.
And you guys remember which blessings you have and you can choose to use when to use them.
What's the range on a dagger? It's 30.
Oh, and for those of you that won your event, you get inspiration. So which one of you overall won your events?
Me.
So
Gorshgan
Keeneye.
event.
So Gorshgan gets his.
Varis also won his.
Swicket.
What does Bless do?
Adds 1d4 to your attack rolls and to your saves. Makes you hit more often and save more often.
Alright. I'll hook the dagger at this guy.
Are you going to rage?
Oh, yeah. Rage.
I implied it to you.
Oh, okay. I was marking it off on the other thing. Okay. It's like
That's a
7
miss.
minutes. Well, that was her only dagger, I think, so.
Since you go throw your daggers, you're charging up across the battlefield. It misses and it plucks out the wall that's 20 feet tall surrounding you. You're hearing the cheering of the fans come around you. But your time has come to an end. All right.
She's only got the one. She's only got the one dagger.
All right. It is Omaz's turn. He is going to cast. How far of a range is that? 60 feet? Are you 60 feet? Yes, you are. So she's going to attempt to cast a spell. You see her start weave symbols. Anybody can do anything about that? Any counter spell? Do what you guys do or do not have.
High enough level for counter spell.
Okay. So Sonja, you feel constricting things start to come around you. And you fail a hold person.
Oh, can.
So the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each turns, end of its turns, the target can take another wisdom saving throw, and if success, the spell ends on the target. So right now, Sonja is paralyzed. And he is going to go right here and hide behind this. And it's now Gnek's turn. The little rat is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to get behind the fire elemental. And he's going to use Rat Dagger Flurry.
Oh, wow.
With pack
Exciting.
With pack tactics. So, oh no, he's not going to do that because it's 3 different targets. If you guys read something that says Rat Dagger Flurry, it says, oh wait, that's ranged only. Never mind. So he's just gonna.
You created the ability.
No, this one was this is actually part of the Monsters and Tombs. This one was pulled from it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's going to attack at advantage. He's going to attempt to stab this elemental in the back. Because of pack tactics. He scores a natural 20.
Oh, bye-bye.
He also has sneak attack.
Bye-bye. Oh.
It's a dagger. And then he rolls... oh shit, I was supposed to apply that. Whatever. Let me remove that. Yeah, so they actually do have that programmed in correctly. Interesting. Alright, let me roll 2d6, because that's a crit. And it'll take an additional 7 points of damage. So one of the things that you can do on the pet is toughen up as one of your abilities for an edict. You can only have a certain amount of edicts per day. Toughen up gives them the temporary hit points. All right, that is the end of its turn. Keeneye, is now your turn.
That move. One, two.
I'm going to assume that you fully loaded your pistol before going in this.
Yes, please. All normal.
Yep.
I have 5 feet of movement left after this, but do I have a shot on Omaz right now?
He has 3/4 cover.
Never mind. I'll shoot at this guy. I'm going to use a point of grit for a violent shot in case I hit him. Let's see. Oh, good. So I roll 2 dice.
You should just, right-click your damage once, and...
There you go. 10 points of damage to him. Then I'm going to action surge. Move here. Is it still 3/4 cover, or is it half cover?
I'm going to still say 3/4 cover because you're kind of hiding behind something as well.
So it's disadvantage?
No, just you're a -5 to attack.
All right. I will shoot, and I will use a point of grit again for the violent shot. And I'm going to use my inspiration to give myself advantage.
Stacking on all that abilities.
Why not, man?
Oh, you're so lucky that you rolled a 1. You dropped a 1.
I did drop a 1. That's good. So how about 20 points of damage, and give me that concentration check, bitch.
He succeeded.
Well, I don't see a concentration check.
Concentration, 12.
Fuck you. I have a bonus. Oh, wait. I think I will not. I was wondering if I should have used my Fury of the Small, but I think it's too late to do.
Because the outcome of the roll's already been shown, so it is too late.
Okay. Can I hide?
You
With
can
my
bonus,
nimble escape?
Yeah, you can use bonus action hide. It depending on how high you roll will determine which monsters may or may not know your exact location right now.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, Rolgulf is going to... He's got a move.
I was wondering if you were gonna fix that dude at the very bottom, to the far south. He was looking away from the arena, and he's like, "What's going on back here?"
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this guy's gonna try to get to your guys' back line. 2, 3, 5, 6, 2.
Doesn't he get a attack of opportunity from the elemental?
He doesn't go anywhere near the elemental.
Oh, he's going around the other way. Okay.
He's
I was
using
looking at the original.
he's using action dash. And that will be end of his turn. Gorshgan, it's your turn.
All right.
Remember, your hammer has extra ability. You've never used it yet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. I can get close enough. What's up, Rolgolf? It's time to get fucked, buddy. All right, fine. Then I will... Well, is it a bonus action, or... Because normally, Searing Smite is a bonus action, so would it be a bonus action to activate it on my hammer?
It is a bonus. It's a bonus action to activate it, but does not cost a spell slot.
Wow, okay. Then I'm gonna lift up my my hammer of Deltrend, and by the god Deltrend, may you be smoked by the fires of hell.
By the power of Grayskull.
And unlike when you normally cast it, the hammer itself emits a striking sound of it hitting an anvil as you're casting it.
Alright, so I'll cast the spell see up.
All you gotta do is just click the effect, or unless you're gonna do dice, yeah.
No, I'll roll the attack separately. Alright. And I just didn't want to apply to him somehow because fucking coding in Fantasy Grounds is dumb sometimes.
Yeah. Luckily, that one actually says target self.
Oh, balls.
You do so. Yeah. So that is not automatic miss, but it doesn't get consumed. It's on your next hit.
Okay. Alright.
Anything for your bonus action?
That was since I activated the hammer. He used my bonus action. Otherwise, I would have tried to do a shove attack with my shield.
All right.
Apparently, I found out on Tuesday when I was playing my last AL game that with the shove ability, you can choose whether you want to shove them away 5 feet or however much it says, or you can shove them prone.
Yes, you can shove them to the ground. There's actually a whole grapple. There's entire grapple builds built around that.
That's dope.
And
I didn't know that.
If you like that concept, you would love the grapple building classes that people do in Pathfinder 2. There's entire builds around that shit where you don't do any damage. You're just about fucking over every enemy next to you and giving your entire team advantage on attacks.
Dude, I'm totally all about that. I'll have to check that out. But all right, so that will be Gorshgan's turn then. So go ahead and pass it.
All right. So you notice that. How long does this last? You notice that when the druid stepped into the arena, her skin was very tree-like. It looks like wood. So she's going to cast Produce Flame. And what's the length of Produce Flame?
I think it's not much. It's like
30
It's not
feet.
like Firebolt, yeah.
It's 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, that would be 3, 4, 5, 6. Can she see Varis with a -2 because she's on the top side? Or no, is it the same as? Yeah, -2. How far of a distance is that? That's exactly 30 feet.
I mean, I got a -5 for the same shot.
Well, it's on the different side of the thing. It's how far the arrow, the line goes through it is what I'm looking at.
Okay.
All I care about is where the line is. So, misses. Elemental doesn't count. Alright, so it's Com's turn. So now you're able to use AoE spells.
Wait a minute. I didn't go.
Did you roll your initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, for some reason. Alright, Dolor, it's your turn.
I wasn't paying attention to the combat tracker. I was just looking at the arena.
I figured you just went while I was AFK.
No, I was reading through my spells and stuff. What is Rolgoff wearing?
Rolgoth, let me look at him.
And book.
He's wearing hide armor.
Hide armor? What weapon is he using?
He's wielding it's a wood-handled great axe.
Son of a gun.
It's a great axes aren't made out of metal the entire way through.
Some of them are.
Gnek is wielding daggers. Omaz. Where does it say? Where's his actions? Omaz has got a dagger in his hand. Gnek's got a dagger in his hand. Bedraz is holding short sword. Actually, no, he's currently holding a short bow because he attacked with the bow first. Lepirius is holding a druid staff.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. How far away is that other guy?
You should cast Heat Wood.
I was actually thinking about that very
Heat person.
spell.
Heat person. Heat Foot.
All right, so hold on. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, this will work. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere and drop it right next to Lepirius.
Okay, so let me go ahead and drop down a scatter object for you. I have a spell effects one. Give me a second here. Spell effects.
Actually,
I hear some screaming in the background. I'm concerned for their health.
Daddy didn't feed him dinner.
Here's your flaming sphere.
Nice.
I like it.
So place it where you want it.
All right. So I will place it, I guess, right there.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's a dex save.
It's on cast that the saves a 5-foot diameter sphere. If it appears in an unoccupied space of choice, any creature that ends its turn within this 5-foot sphere must make their saving throw. The creature. So it's when it ends its turn next to it. Then, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet and ram it into a creature. And then it forces the creature to make a saving throw.
Okay, so since I cast it this turn, can I bonus action ram it since I'm not doing anything else as a bonus action?
Sure.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, I'll just drop it on him and see.
Failed.
Did it work?
He failed.
Yay. Damage.
Alright, and I think Barkspin is supposed to have an extra effect if he's... or I might be thinking older version. Let's see, Barkskin. Blah, blah. No, it's... Oh, God. That's really funny. The older versions of Barkskin used to make you vulnerable to fire. But it no longer does, apparently.
Okay.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, we will go up to the actual top of the round. It is Com's turn. He doesn't like this elemental in front of him.
Fuck yeah, 42 hours.
So what does he have up his sleeve that he can do? He's going to cast... Healing Word on Olmaz. Alright, and that is the end of his turn. Varis.
Alright.
So you can use an Edict, which does not use an action. It is a bonus action, which will toughen up. You can do anything underneath the Edict options.
I see, okay.
So you can do strike, move, block, or toughen up. Remember, if his pet fully dies and is not resurrected, and he has to resurrect his pet, he then has exhaustion for the next 24 hours.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Alright, Oh, strike is pretty good. He's getting beat up, though, so let's do toughen up.
Alright, so go ahead and roll toughen up while targeting the elemental.
Okay. Not balls. Alright.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that will be Varis's action, in quotes, and then fire. Target you. Will attack Which one did damage to him? Was it neck or
It was Gnek. So you have to remember, he does have some AoE attacks as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, so fire punch.
He's got elemental burst as well.
Let's do that.
It can only be cast once per long rest, just as a reminder.
Well, what's the? It's 10 feet. Would it catch the dude Luparius on the other side of that?
No, because that's a pillar in between.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the fire would go around it since it's fire. Well, that's okay. Well, we do have another combat after this, though, huh? That's kind of
Yep.
Maybe if we survive this one.
That's cool. I will save that then until he's more in a dangerous position. So I will attack Gnek with Fire Punch. Miss.
All right.
Okay.
And your turn?
Yep, that'll be his turn.
All right. So before I get to Sonja later on, actually, is Sonja about to happen? So before we pass to Sonja, you do have certain buffs that are eligible to you because you won the Wisdom one. If you wish, before we press pass, you can choose to roll your. You can re-roll your Wisdom saving throw. If you fail this, just as a reminder. So, do you wish to... It's your turn now. You have to make a Wisdom saving throw. So go ahead and make your Wisdom saving throw. So you get a 10. And I don't believe that's enough. No, that is not enough. Dolor, it's your turn again.
Okay.
But she doesn't want to re-roll?
You can choose to, if you wish, you can consume that wisdom thing as long as the party's right with it. But remember, this is once per the entire arena. So this is for today and tomorrow.
The buffs are there to be used, man.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, let's do a vote. Reroll. So it's vote, reroll. There we go. It's anonymous. Are people
You're
AFK?
going to do a check or an X. Ryan, have you... well, let's just say... Oh, everybody can vote. Okay, so So someone said no. That's a group consensus of a yes. So Sonja, re-roll.
Re-roll that shit.
Unless the one person that marked the X was Sonja.
I guess not.
Wait, hey, that's at a 19.
I saw a 19 on that shit.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
saw that shit.
I
That's
did as well.
bullshit. I totally
It did,
saw a
and
19.
it turned over.
I say DM Fiat should say that's a 19.
I was like- I was like, wow, she's gonna do it. Oh, no, I guess not.
Actually, that was the number chosen. Dolor, it's your turn.
All right. I don't know where
See,
to
now we
go.
wasted it.
Okay, Robot Sonja.
I'll go there, and I'll hit Calm VonDross with the Flaming Sphere.
Okay. So we're going to drop a dexterity saving throw. It failed.
Yay.
Alright.
Okay.
You did that to yourself. You did that damage to yourself.
I did it to myself.
Yeah.
Did I do the last one to myself, too?
I think you did.
Remember, you
Yes,
targeted
I
yourself
did.
for that one thing, and then
I
you
targeted
didn't.
myself for both
Yeah.
of them.
So
How much?
Luparius
How much?
gets 7
gets
points last time, and
Right.
6
So-
points this time.
All 13 damage is...
So calm gets 6.
And
Any target?
Luparius gets 7.
Com gets 6, Luparius gets
All
7.
right, so I've added the damage to them.
You should take off your damage there, Dolor.
Yes, hang on.
I got it. There you go.
Here. Okay. Oh, jeez.
So Omaz is starting to look pretty bad still.
Yeah, the problem is the Flaming Sphere's concentration, so I don't have a whole lot of other things I can do just yet.
You have your action still.
Yeah. What's the range on poison spray? 10 feet. Not far enough.
Yeah, blindness,
I will-
deafness, cure wounds. You got
Yeah, nobody's really hurt yet.
Entangle.
except
Tangle's good.
Entangle's concentration, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? No, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's a fire and forget.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot square.
Yeah, let's throw an entangle down. That sounds like fun. Can I get the 3 guys over here around the pillar? I'll catch the elemental as well, but I think the elemental has a good shot of getting out of it.
You wish to cast it like that or like this?
Well, it looks like it's only hitting one of them. Yeah, there we go.
All right, so go ahead and drop it. Select all. I'll select all of them for you.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and drop the strength save.
Okay. Entangle. Did that work?
No. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Whoa, you did it way too many times.
Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna do this thing where we're gonna, since we have no fucking clue what happened, I'm gonna retarget them, select it once, then let it load.
Okay.
Select it once. Alright,
Alright.
so
You were saving yourself. You have yourself targeted, buddy.
it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Damn.
So. Oh no, they're all against me. What the heck?
It's versus your DC. So Luparius failed. Fire succeeded, which is the pet.
Okay.
Neck failed, and
Where's Calm?
Calm failed as well.
Okay.
So I'll apply the restrained feature. They have all been restrained.
Okay, that's fine.
Can someone look up the restrained effect for me real quick?
Yes,
I think they can retest at the end of their.
I shall paste it for you. Incoming. Paste of text.
0 can't benefit from any bonus to speed attacks against the creature. Have advantage in any. Wow, that's really good. All right, so that's the end of your turn, or are you gonna move?
No, I think I'm good there.
All right.
Or no, actually, I want to be back one there.
Okay. Omaz's turn. Let's see. How big of a cone is this? Alright, so he is going to step out here. And he's going to see Dolor. And he's going to hit you with Magic Missile. Which is 3 darts. So you're going to have to make 3 different concentration saves for me.
Oh boy.
So I need to make a concentration save, so do a con save for me.
Okay. Concentration.
You succeed the first one, just barely. Make me another con save. Alright, you fucking fantastic that one. Alright, make me a third one. And you are no longer have a flaming sphere. And he's going to pop down right. Meow. And that is going to be his turn.
Well, fuck, then Magic Missile causes multiple death saves each time. That is a fucking overpowered spell.
Yep. Alright, so Ganek is going to attack at normal because he no longer has pack tactics. And he's going to attack the fire elemental with his dagger. Wait. Oh. It's supposed to be straight. So I have to do advantage. He's got pack tactics. Here we go. Score is a natural 20.
All attack rolls made by the creature are at disadvantage if he's restrained, so he does not get to reroll that.
No. So he has pack tactics, so it rolled at disadvantage. So it would have been normal.
One roll. He gets one roll.
Yes. It rolled at disadvantage. He rolled at disadvantage, so I made it a flat roll instead.
Right, and then you rolled twice, an 11 and a 25. Because you said literally, he's got pack tactics, so I'm going to roll again.
Yes, because I accidentally made it so he actually rolled at disadvantage the first time. Because advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. So he either dropped a 17 or he rolled a 6. It doesn't tell me which roll first.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. I just can't see that you rolled twice in that first roll, so it just...
Yeah, it just doesn't show that.
It doesn't show us that.
Okay, he rolled at disadvantage on the first one.
Okay.
Keeneye, is your turn. There's currently a barbarian who has not seen you yet, but
That's
is right
fine.
next to you.
I will bonus action disengage just in case.
Okay.
Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hi, fuck you.
He does not look. He does not look like he's in a happy place right now.
I am still doing a violent shot against him.
Okay.
For fun.
It's definitely gonna hit.
Good. I gotta wake that Sonja up.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Wait. And yep. All right. Sonja is, and he's dead. Wow. So he's dying. So they would explain the rules to you that there's no actual quote dying in the arena.
But I'm assuming he's out of the fight at least.
He's out of the fight unless someone heals him and brings him up past his 3 death saves. But he will not totally die.
No, I get it.
Anything else you wish to perform during this turn? Any additional
No, that's all my move and all my stuff.
Okay. Rolgoff does not really know his teammate just died, but he just saw a fucking cow come up to him. So he's gonna start swinging recklessly on you.
Oh, you got
19 hit you there, Mr. Gorshgan. Looks like it hits. He rolls a 1 on the damage. God damn it. Yep. Gorshgan, is now your turn. You may attack him at advantage. Because he's recklessly swinging. That's a hit. Yes, it does. I still see it there. Any other actions you wish to perform? Okay. All right. So go ahead and make yours. He rolls a 14. Anything else? It's Luperius' turn, who is currently restrained. For you cast Entangle, right?
Yeah.
Creature in an area, when you cast the spell, restrained by the creature can use its action to make a strength save on it. Successful, it frees itself. So it has to use its action to get out. Wow. That's a lot better than I thought it was. Yep, she's going to use her action to attempt to get out then.
C14.
She rolls a 2.
It's a great spell versus like spellcasters with that strength save.
Yes. And you managed to get 3 people. It is now VonDross' turn, who is going to cast Healing Word on Omaz. And he is now no longer dead. So he's used 2 spells now. And for a bonus action, he's going to yell at you. He's going to be like, "Hey, Goblin, I heard your shooting is as worse as your penis size. And I need you to make a...
You can't. Is it a cantrip? Or is it
It's a bard action called Taunt.
I wasn't aware that bards had an action called Taunt.
So I'm going to drop a charisma save on you.
I was aware that they had spells.
It's part of the it's a switch out for bardic inspiration.
Cool.
It's an NPC stat block. It's normal from the Dungeon Dragons Manual book. Basically, the bard uses bonus action's turn. Creature within 30 feet of it. The target can hear the bard. The target must make a DC charisma saving throw, or have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the start of the bard's next turn.
Very nice.
I believe it actually is one of the abilities bards get in one of the schools, possibly. Varis, it is your turn. You wish to toughen up your pet again? Gorshgan. What do you guys wish for Varis to do then while he's gone?
I think toughen makes the most sense. Can the
He can
attack or
Yes, he just can do it only a certain amount of times per day. So he's gonna heal his pet for 1d8 plus 4 temporary. So his pet gains 9 temporary hit points, and his pet can still use the attack action. What do you wish his pet to attack? The guy on the right or the left?
calm bed draws, I think.
Okay. So he attacks at advantage because it's restrained. And he's going to use Fire Strike. Fire Punch. That's a hit. It's a 26. And deals 12 points of fire damage to him. All right, Sonja, it is now your turn, and you are free at last. Free at last.
Can Varis himself do actions?
Either him or his pet can do an action.
Oh, but not both. Okay.
Correct.
And Omar is hurt, or Omaz, or whatever.
Last you saw, Omar died. You don't know that he's back up.
Okay.
You saw Keeneye walk around the corner and put a bullet to his brain.
And then you saw this caster who's in your vision look in that direction and cast a spell.
Yes, correct.
Okay, I'm going to take a step there. See that they're up.
You see he's currently laying on the ground.
Well, see that they're moving. And I'm going to drop a hammer on it.
Okay. So roll at advantage because it's on the ground. Yeah, that's a hit. I'm pretty sure no matter what you roll, he drops dead. Good. He really doesn't like spellcasters, does he, guys?
No.
You don't have him targeted, but I will apply it to him.
Oh,
there you go. He's dying on the ground. Do you have anything you wish to do with the rest of your movement?
How far am I will.
You move 15 feet so far.
Are there any other spellcasters around?
There's a bard to your north.
This one that.
There's a bard and a druid.
All right, Dolor, it's your turn.
Okay. So let me see.
You're no longer concentrating on Flame Sphere.
Right. Okay, so something that I haven't been using is my familiar. Do I need a token for it?
I have different familiar. I don't really have familiars per se, but I can drop
Right.
something down.
Well, I mean, we can do it Theater of the Mind for the familiar. I would like to give Gorshgan advantage on.
Here's your familiar. What type of pet do you have? Is your familiar?
It's just an owl. Until I can think of something that.
That's adorable.
Fungus.
Don't use an owl. We have a bad experience.
Well, owl has flyby attack. So.
Which age is considered an attack? So yes.
Right. So give Gorshgan advantage on Rolgoff.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go there. Varis is okay, right? I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And then I'll be done.
Yes. Yes, he did. Remember, it's temporary. It's not. It's temporary hit points, not actual healing. Yep. So I should have it on it right now. Check. Yes, that's 9 temporary hit points. All right. End your turn, Dolor.
Yeah, that's the end mine.
All right. He's gonna make a con save. And he passes his first save. Ganek is going to attempt to stab the elemental. Actually, even better, he's going to use Rat Flurry attack because there's 3 targets in range. He's going to do them separately, though. So the first one is against you. Hits the elemental. And the other 2 will be against Sonja and Keeneye. And these are at normal disadvantage. did not actually attack. Oh, I had fucking fire elemental target again. I didn't have Keeneye. I fucking selected the goddamn. I selected the fire elemental to attack Sonja and Keeneye.
Well, anyway, a 10 would miss me.
So
A 6
miss.
also misses me.
Yep. Keeneye, is your turn.
I think it's time for Calm to take a nap.
A dirt nap, a sand nap.
So, I don't know. It looks like sand. I'm thinking it's going to code the advantage for me.
Yes,
It did.
does.
Excellent. All right. And then going to move 1, 2. One, 2, and 3, and I'm going to fart on the dead body of the unconscious body of Amaz as I move by.
All right.
And then my last, I'll move here and I'll be done.
All right. And your turn. So Rolgoff is going to go ahead and start moving towards the caster. So go ahead and get your attack of opportunity there, Gorshgan. All right.
Balls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. No, because he has not recklessly attacked yet this turn.
Okay.
You can choose to do that, yes.
Nice.
So just roll another roll. That's a hit, so we're going to roll for damage. All right. So he's going to attack recklessly at Varis. And he's going to hit. Gorshgan, it's your turn. Remember, you attack at advantage because he's recklessly attacking. All right. On my screen, it gutter drained the 20 and it ended up on the 8. Inspiration is you choose to roll at advantage. It's not a reroll, as per the rules. That's what you're describing is actually the luck feat. No, look up the rules.
No, that's pretty common.
What I let my players do at my other table, I will offer it to you guys, one-time offer. Rules are you can spend one player can choose to use their inspiration to make it a reroll. 2 players can sacrifice their inspiration to make it a actual luck feat. You can spend 3 players' inspiration to force me to reroll.
Interesting. That seems really expensive.
It's up to you guys. And it's actually not me rerolls, me roll at disadvantage. All right. So if Varis wished to sacrifice his, you could do a reroll if both of you sacrifice your inspiration.
Oh, you do control Varis.
Well, I'm saying the party controls Varis as a whole for that aspect. So if you guys wish to do that, he can.
That seems expensive, and we have another fight today.
All right, Luperius can't do shit because it's fucking entangled. Can she entangle other people? Yeah, she's. You know what? Fuck it. She's gonna target all of you guys for entangle.
Oh man, that's rude. It's
I
only cool when we do it, man.
was trying to keep it, only 2 people in a 20-foot box, but he kind of messed it up.
So Dolor fails, Gorshgan succeeds, Varis fails, Rolgolf succeeds.
It did. It's up there. It's right there. It says turn Luperius, save for roll golf success.
Com's turn. He's still restrained. God damn. Motherfuck. He's going to cast Shatter. 10-foot radius sphere. Right there. He's going to cast Shatter, which is a con save for you guys over there. So Dolor fails. Bar succeeds his con check. All right, it's Varis' turn. Yep.
You can always use his action on the element.
Did you say you're gonna use eBay?
I thought I heard him say he's going to eat a dick, but that's just me.
Eat a whole bag of them.
All right, so go ahead and select the. I'll target fire elemental for you. There you go. All right, and that's a pretty good roll. All right, remember, it's already programmed in that he is attacking at advantage. Will he kill Bedraz? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. That's a hit. All right, he's dropped to the ground. And as far as I know, Entangle... Oh, no, he wasn't the one that cast Entangle, so it doesn't matter. All right. Alrighty. Sonja, it is your turn.
All right, Sonja's gonna swing her hammer at the.
The thing that's right in front of him is dead.
Oh.
Or her, I should say. Unless you wish to hit a corpse, and that's totally up to you, but it's going to serve no purpose.
She points at
The little rat.
neck. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Why does XSplit always fucking put me on mute?
The rat's like. And your turn? Dolor, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on Lupirius.
Can you see him?
You only need to see a single portion of him like a toe.
Yep. So he succeeds.
Okay, so it's half damage. Is that already coded in?
Yes.
Should be.
Okay,
Yeah, it usually is.
all right. So we're doing. Yes. Okay.
It's only supposed to take damage on the first time for its turn, not when the spell is cast. So silvery bloom, blah blah blah. So another point within range. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn. Oh no, so I guess that is this turn. It says on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah, it does do it.
Scratch on Rogoff's turn, he was supposed to do a con save to save against being continuously lit on fire, because he was on fire after I hit him with that Searing Smite.
Oh, okay. What type of save does he make?
It's con save. I can apply it to him, or you can just roll it.
I already
probably
did it.
pass.
He rolled an 11.
Oh, he fails. So he's going to take D6 damage.
He's got a fine sear going on like a steak.
Yep, I'll just apply it to him. Nice. And he's still on fire. So that at the beginning of his next turn, then he'll do that same thing again.
Okay. Anything else, Dolor, or is that it?
I want to move my familiar to give Gorshgan advantage again.
Okay.
That's going to be a bit.
Omaz needs to make another death save.
I feel like they should just be taken out of combat after they go down like that.
He passes. Keeneye.
Keeneye, can you just shoot Omaz again?
I don't want to waste my action.
Is going to attempt to stabby this elemental again. And hits it. And he's going to throw his daggers in an arc again, trying to hit a couple of you guys. Alright, and the other two are going to be Sonja and Dolor at disadvantage. So he hits Sonja. And does almost no damage because of rage. Keeneye, it's your turn.
All right, I'll come back to you later. I'll give a little squeaker out my ass as I step away from Amaz. Excellent. I am going to use my Fury of the Small. Just letting you know.
Yep.
Shit. I need to switch back to standard mode.
How many shots have you fired, and do you need to reload?
I fired 3 shots. This will be my 4th.
You fired... This is the 4th round, so this will be your 5th shot.
Oh, I did action search.
Yep.
Yeah, then I will be reloading. Then I do nothing. This is one of the major drawbacks.
Can you bonus action stab
I
Omaz?
thought you can bonus action reload. Wasn't that what it is?
Reload is usually a bonus action.
I thought it was a bonus action to reload.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy to do that.
Well, what does it say?
It usually says in the ability, so you gotta read it.
Gunslinger. Firearm proficiency. Firearm properties.
In AL, reloading is bonus action.
So the weapon can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score before you must spend an action or an attack to reload.
Yep.
You must you must have one free hand. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yep, I'm done.
That's lame.
How many? So you fired 4 times so far. How many bolts does your thing have?
I have to reload after 4.
Okay. I thought it was a 5-shot for some reason.
Yeah.
No.
It is an AL.
No, pistol is reload 4. Pepper box is reload 6.
So Rolgoff is going to attack normally. He's not berserk right now.
The Drow handgun is reload 5.
Yeah, that's a different weapon. I don't have that.
Yeah.
And he scores a natural 20 against Varis.
Oh no, Varis, don't die. I'm sorry, Jaws, don't die. Oh, he died. Oh, that's 6 on a crit. Nice.
He rolled a 1 and a 2.
Says he expired? That's not a good sign.
No, he just got knocked out.
He's going to run over to Dolor. So go ahead and get your attack of advantage.
Wasn't he restrained?
No, he passed.
No,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
passed. He
Oh,
and I
okay.
both passed. Gorshgan.
He's got real high strength. He ain't failing strength anytime soon. That's a miss. And
But doesn't he have to roll again every time you start your turn?
no, Entangled's a 1 and done.
Really? He's
Oh,
not
okay.
re-entangled if he walks into the space like he's doing now?
No, it's not a concentration spell. So Entangle says, grasping weeds, vines sprout up the ground. For the duration, these plants turn the ground to area in difficult terrain of a creature in the area when the cast spell. Okay, so he's going to move out of it then.
Oh, and
There.
need him to roll a con save. I'll apply it to him.
I thought it was. Oh, yeah. He succeeds.
He passes, so he's not on fire anymore.
Alright, so he's going to stand right there.
I'm also going to use my reaction to do Halo of Spores. So
Okay. So go ahead and apply that.
it's an ability, not a spell. So I don't have it programmed in.
What does it do?
Attack him again.
It's
No.
Constitution saving throw, or take 1d4 necrotic damage.
Alright, so he's going to do a con save, and he rolls a 6. So roll me the damage, and I'll just add it in manually.
Okay, and I don't think there's any bonuses to it, so 2 damage.
Alright. And that's the end of his turn. Gorshgan, it's your turn.
Alright. I feel like I could go and attack him. He might. Well, Dolor, I think you get your turn before him. You do. Okay.
Being that he just had his turn, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to then use level 1 Cure Wounds on Varis so that he's not
Alright.
knocked out.
He's still a bitch.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I'm not arguing that.
It literally is canon that he is a bitch. It was
Jim
written,
said you're a bitch.
it's written into the lore of the Obsidian Islands.
I believe that. Alright, so I use my main action to get Varis back up, and then I'm going to follow Rolgoff.
Alright.
Just to keep him in my range. And then...
Do you have anything with a bonus action that you can do?
One of my bonus actions require that I take the attack action. Let me just double check real quick.
I thought there was one where you had to move a certain amount of feet.
There
But
is-
remember-
well,
You have to remember, going through the entangled space on the ground, which I didn't realize was persistent, is considered difficult terrain.
okay, well, I was right, so 5, so 10, 20, 30. That's still far enough for me to, where I'm at right now, is still 30 feet from where I was. So, I still have enough.
He was right here, right?
Yep, so,
So that would be 10 feet,
yep.
20 feet,
And then-
25.
He can
But-
sidestep though. Look, so
So yeah, so he would have to.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, so I can either
Yeah.
either way I can still move because
Yep.
So from there, then 10, 20, and 30.
But it's not actual feet moved. It has to be blocks moved. How many blocks do you have to move in order to get the ramming charge?
Oh, I have to move 20 feet.
So 5,
Goring
10,
Rush is,
15.
I have to use it, but I have to use the dash action and move at least 20 feet. Then I can make.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if you can get an extra thing in.
No,
All right,
unfortunately,
never mind.
then I can't use my Shield Master stuff either, unless I take the attack action. So.
All right. So end your turn.
But I have Spiritual Weapon. I'm gonna use Spiritual Weapon.
So that's your bonus action.
Yep. So bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon level 2.
Okay. Scatter objects.
On roll.
And it was the hammer. It's the war hammer. There you go.
Yep. Okay. And
Do you wish to cast it on the south or the east side, or wherever you wish
let's
to
put
put
it
it?
on his east side. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good right there. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yes, my son.
I'm disowning Gorshgan now.
Del
Alright.
Trend is really angry because you said the wrong god.
Apparently. Alright. That's it.
End your turn.
Yeah, I am my turn.
It's Luperius's turn.
I'm going to put my kids to bed.
He can't do shit. He's going to use his action to get out of this goddamn... Does a 13 beat your the DC required to get out of that fucking entangle, Dolor?
Nope. It's 14.
Motherfucker, I hate you.
And the moonbeam hits him again on his turn.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Do I drop it on him or do I just roll it?
I will target him for you. There
He
you
gets
go.
a save, right?
That's a good question. Yes, he gets another save.
Yep.
Okay, so I will cast it.
He's to save, so he'll take half damage.
Okay.
And he succeeds his concentration. All right. That's the end of your turn. That's the end of his turn. So it is back up to Calm Bedraz, who is currently down on the ground. Does he save? Does he get a natural 20? Nope, he passes. Varis gets back off from the ground, still restrained. What is he going to do, guys? Because Invader is currently taking care of his kids.
Okay.
Guessing pet attack Gnek.
That's probably the best bet.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do that. And it's going to be at advantage because it's restrained. 18 is going to hit him. I'm pretty sure this is where the rat goes down. Yeah, we got a dead rat. Where does
Can
he
the
want?
pet leave the area or move to tackle this guy next, Luperius?
Yes. So
So at least keep him from doing ranged attacks or something because he's in melee.
Yeah. Remember, it's difficult terrain, so that's 5, 10.
No, he can get there in 5 feet.
5. Okay, yep, so
10
you can get there. 10 feet. All right, so he's going to go right there. Do you want him to toughen up, or do you want him to save that for the next arena fight?
Is it per short rest or long rest?
I have to double check that. Give me a second. I don't know his class that well. Toughen up. Abilities, edicts.
Honestly, Varis is a little bitch, so he'd probably just have that thing run away.
Long rest only.
Yeah, then he'd save it.
All right.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to put my kids to bed.
The pet killed the rat.
Oh, good. Okay.
Varis is going to stand up.
Yeah.
Sonja, it's your turn.
So I can't move into that square without having to worry about being restrained.
If you end your turn in it, you will be restrained.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
rough. It's
okay.
It's rough terrain while you move through it, but if you end your turn there, then you have to do the same.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to move there.
I thought it was in turn, but I wasn't sure.
So that cost you 10, 20 movement so far. Actually, that cost you 30 movement. 10, 20, yeah, that costs you 30 movement because it's difficult terrain.
Wait. Okay, wait, where was I?
Yeah,
I was here?
I would go there.
It's a strength save. Sonya's good at strength saves, right?
Yeah, I'll just move here then.
It's up to you. Or you can
So
attempt to go up to the guy that's about to murder Dolor.
That's 10, 20.
I'll be fine.
He's Sonja tends to focus on what's in front of her.
That's true. That's a hit. Doing good damage on that. Knocked her out.
Nice.
Wait, is Entangle actually a fucking
Entangled
concentration?
concentration, apparently.
Yeah, according to this, but why is it not on the player side?
So 40. So I've moved 20,
Should be.
25, 30.
It is. Oh wow. Oh,
35.
it's because the
40.
Entangle that's on Dolor's spell is not imported. It's imported from D&D Beyond and not from Fantasy Grounds. It does not have it marked as fucking concentration. That's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, now we know Entangle is concentration.
Okay. Well, that puts me in kind of a conundrum because I cast a second concentration spell thinking that it was Fire and Forget.
So we'll just say at this point it's Moonbeam. We're just gonna we now know the rules, and we just need to change out every spell that you have on your character. We need to change it out for the Fantasy Grounds one.
Oh.
So I'll leave the table up afterwards. So you can do that.
Okay.
It is your turn now, Dolor. What do you wish to do?
Okay. I will move the Moonbeam to Rolgoff.
Okay, go ahead and do so.
There, I'll
And then I'm going to have to leave here in a minute, guys.
target him.
Well, we just got one left to kill, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moonbeam.
He succeeded, so he'll take half damage. We'll get up to the point where you're about to start the next fight, and we'll call it a night.
That sounds good to me.
Alright, so he takes half damage.
Yep. I move my my familiar, and then I'll do poison spray as well on
Okay.
Rolgoff. If I
I believe that's a con save, I want to say.
I have no idea.
He failed, so go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
Alright, so he takes 4 points of damage. Alright. End of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Omaz. Can he score a natural 20 before his last save? Nope. Alright. Neck. Natural 20? No? He
The
failed.
G is silent.
Keeneye, it's your turn.
I don't
You've
understand.
successfully...
The G is silent.
You've successfully reloaded, and you're now staring at a giant red half-orc barbarian about to put his axe between the eyes of your newly found friend in Dolor.
All right. Blam!
Holy shit, that's max damage.
And I'm gonna move to, I don't know, behind this pillar and bonus action, hide skiddly didy.
Alright.
Oh, that was supposed to be under the thing, sorry.
That's whatever. Alright, it's Rolgoff's turn. He's going to choose to recklessly swing at Dolor.
Oh.
Bring it, bitch.
Okay, Brittany.
Leave Brittany alone.
God damn it!
Oh yeah.
You roll off. Alright, so
Gorshgan, it's your turn.
bonus action attack with my spiritual weapon.
Alright.
And miss because apparently my rolls tonight are shit.
You have advantage.
But would my
No,
My
spiritual weapon doesn't.
Yeah. So.
No, my familiar.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, spiritual weapon would not have advantage on the attack. It's just because it's a.
Well, you can you can choose.
okay.
You can choose either your spiritual weapon gets it, or it's usually your first attack. But your spiritual weapon's usually treated as something else, not you.
Yeah.
So yeah, will be your melee attack will be advantage.
Yeah, that's what
I would give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say that I'll do an advantage attack with my regular melee weapon.
Oh!
Finally, a good roll. Thank you. Ooh.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of damage.
Nice, almost max.
You bring down your hammer, you smack him right between the head. You see an indent of the hammer lead in his head. The seal of Del Trend at the tip of the hammer is now embedded in his flesh.
Fuck yeah.
The Imperious 30 does. And Varis. Can he even get his pet? It's 10.
He's probably just gonna make a
15,
saving
20,
throw to try to get free
25,
and just run away.
30. Yeah, so give a strength save on the pet to get him out of the entangle.
Alright.
Just have the pet continue to eat the guys making death saves.
That's considered bad manners. So he succeeds, so he's not entangled.
Okay.
So he can move.
He'll just move then towards the down or here.
Just have him run away to the north.
10, 15, 20, 25. So you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get right there.
That's good.
Sonja, it's your turn.
Save the rest of those edicts for later.
And you can occupy the same space of a spiritual weapon or familiar if you so choose.
Yeah.
It's alright, there's plenty of space here. My character.
Nice.
That would be a hit. How do you want to do this, Sonja?
Fuck yeah.
And you return to the battle arena.
Fuck you, rolled off.
She's just gonna uppercut him with the hammer.
Says you dislocate his head from his neck. An audible crack can be heard throughout the arena. Cheers of Sonja, Sonja, Sonja. People waving their blue banners around, cheering on Sonja and the marked brigade. You guys succeed. There's people
Sonja,
are throwing.
Sonja's
People
gonna
throwing.
run and,
Gonna do what?
Sonja's gonna run and leap up this wall and then give her middle finger to the goblin.
You sure you're gonna do that? You sure you're gonna do that?
It's a 20-foot wall.
Yep.
Maybe. She's gonna jump up and with her hand up over the top of the wall.
As you're jumping up the wall, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
That track.
What is it? Synaptic. Alright, so. You take 24 points of psychic damage as the Spellbinder sees you going up and does I think a synaptic static or whatever it is, and snaps you back down to the ground.
Zap.
And you see them. You see them look at you and then pull out a pair of one of those magical cuffs that you were wearing at the prison and goes, "Are you going further?"
She's gonna flip them off too.
Sonja. I'm gonna go smack her upside the head.
So you now you now have 31 wounds total.
Oh.
Yeah, she's down to 10 hit points.
Alright, so the crowd gasps for a moment, wondering what the fuck's going on. And you see the gates to the left open up,
She's still got one middle finger towards the goblin and one towards the guy that's knocked her to the ground. As Gorshgan's pulling her away.
Yep, I am. Let's get the book out of here.
I mean, you see the herd.
Both of you!
You see a bunch of little goblins come out, and they start pulling the corpses over to the right-hand side. And you guys were the first fight of the whole day. Let me see what other teams face against each other.
Yeah, Sonja's going to turn her back to the goblin and them and then throw her arms up in victory towards the crowd.
Yeah.
She's going to have a few fans still out there somewhere.
Okay, so you see... Oh, I forgot to mention. Obviously, we can't do it on this fight, but you can choose to bet on the other fights. So the first fight up is Books Before Bitches versus Jimmy and the Orphans. Anybody?
Guys, thanks for the night. I'm going to have to dip out.
Gorshgan will bet 5 gold on Books Before Bitches.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna bet a gold on the orphans.
Jimmy and the Orphans?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see a spectacular battle happen. Books Before Bitches. You see a crowd of different wizards of different type of skills and whatnot attacking Jimmy. So Jimmy goes out all by himself, but it's kind of odd. He lifts back his robe and he throws out 4 different things on the ground, and different golems of varying sizes come out.
Damn, son!
Uh-oh.
And he's, go forth. And each one is named Timmy. And they all have, on the back of their jersey, it says Timmy, and just 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Timon!
Timmy!
Timon.
They spectacularly beat the shit out of Books Before Bitches.
Woohoo!
So you lose 5 gold there, Gorshgan, and you gain 1 gold, Jimmy. Or, for Jimmy.
Nice.
So we have Ooh Shiny versus the Crimson G's.
The Crimson G's are going to win that one. I'll bet 5 gold on them.
Sam, I'll bet another 5.
I mean, I gotta vote for the goblins here.
Okay.
I will bet 1 copper on the goblins.
For the Ooh Shiny team comes out, see a bunch of rats. They go hide and they kind of like dig underneath the dirt. And the Crimson G's come out, and you see these 2 gigantic ogres come out with these platforms built onto their shoulders. And you see a really odd thing. You see the goblins throwing Molotov cocktails and bombs and acid bombs down in the different rats. And you notice that for some reason they're using AoE abilities from round 1, but no one's stopping them. You see Pitmaster Grit smiling as this is going on. And they wreck the floor with the Ooh Shiny team as they asphyxiate, not able to breathe after a couple turns. The last fight of the day is the band versus Smash Bash Bam. Huh? The band versus Smash Bash Bam.
I am not going to bet.
Too close to call. I can't bet on this one.
I don't know enough about the band to make a good bet.
So the bards come out, they start playing a spectacular riffs on their different guitars and lutes and harps, and they seem to charm a couple of the Ettins, or one of the ogres, and they start beating up the Ettin. But after a couple rounds, he gets loose, and you see the Ettin run up and pull at Thorn and throw him across the arena, and he smacks against the pillar, no longer to breathe. After that, the bards lose after being charmed a few times, and Smash Bash Bam are win. So the teams going forward are Jimmy and the Orphans, the Crimson G's, Smash Bash Bam, and
Us.
Sonja and the Marked Brigade. I actually like that name. That's pretty cool. So if you won or lost gold, go ahead and mark it off on there. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and push out a short rest.
Oh, yay.
You can choose to use spells during this downtime if you wish. And Varis can use hit dice on his pet. On himself, yes, he can.
So, I have a question for the DM.
Sure.
So, the crossbow expert feat is great for some things, but one of the things that's in there is you ignore the loading property of crossbows with which you are proficient. Is that something that would carry over to firearms, make it a firearm expert, or not?
I'd have to look it up. You know what? Look up some articles of what people have written about that and see how it interacts, and tell me what if you can come up with some good examples. Because that's something that's kind of like the feature for the firearms. The most I'd be allowed to do, even I would consider, is removing it to a bonus action.
Yeah, I mean that'd even be fine, but it's just I have to wait till something like 15th level to get reloading as a bonus action, and we'll never make it there. So.
All right. So, does anybody else wish to spend hit dice? So, I wanted to do something a little different. This was a little different setup than I did for my other party with the introduction to the arena. Did you guys enjoy the little mini games?
Yeah, I did.
So you have 2 to 3 more combats left. Depending on how well or if you do win the next 2 fights and how convincingly you win the fights will determine if Tarbok or Alor decides to challenge you. And Tarbok's name, by the way, is Tarbok and his bitches. No. Would Sonja roll her hit dice? Or should we let Doc make that choice?
Sonja would re-roll hit dice, absolutely. She'd roll back to full.
That would be my guess as well. Rolls 8 total for the first one. 3 for the second one. 5 for the third one. The last one.
Good for her.
She has 7 wounds left total. So you guys can choose to heal that or not. That's up to you. Dolor is also going to need to heal himself as well.
Yeah, I was going to use
You can roll hit dice.
some hit dice, right? So I'm 4th level, so I have 4 hit dice, right?
Correct. On the character sheet, if you go to the main page, you look all the way down. Bottom says HD, and there's a dice. Just drag that dice over to the box on the left, and it'll throw it for you automatically. And you can do as many times as you have hit dice.
Oh shit!
How many am I still down? 7?
Yep. You have one wound
Yeah,
left.
that's good.
Were you going oh shit about there, Martin?
I'm reading something wrong.
So, are we still on the stream right now, Invader?
Yeah, it's still live.
All right. So, like to thank everybody for coming, players and whatnot alike. And thanks for tuning in. Next week we will have Descent to Avernus themed by Invader, currently playing Gorshgan, where we do crazy shit using Adventures League rules. We will see you again for Drowned Sailor's Curse in 2 weeks' time, and hopefully we have everyone back next time.
Yay! Thanks, Scratch, for the game.
Thank you for running us. The combat was a lot of fun.
And follow us on all the major social media platforms. We even have a Facebook profile, Twitch, @DiceByTheSword. And, like and subscribe to us on YouTube, all that good stuff. So, thanks, everybody.
Or Sonja will give you death by snoo, and you don't want that.